Oh, I didn't have shit open. What? Shackled City Battle. I think I closed it all. That's why. Chapter 11. Shackled City Battle. I got the gimmick rights. Just need to open up all the character sheets.
What are you trying to finish anyway? Gal's gone. The other nigga ran. What do you mean? What are you doing?
Oh, let me email his character sheet. Characters. Shackled City.
What? This game. Okay. Fine.
Alright, I sent Millennium's character sheet.
Gross.
Alright.
Nonsense.
Round 4. This is round 4. Damn. Why do I feel like it was more than that? Alright, yeah, Gao's been turned to ice. Ardef has been knocked out by Ventilar.
Again.
Except again. Newland running in fear from the mighty blast of Scarlet.
Somebody still there yet?
Scaring the fucking one of the crazy ass assassins. With a fucking bullet. Kind of bullshit. My bullet is so fearsome. That's so weird they let that affect anybody. I can see it affecting like enemies that are like half your hit dice. Or basing it on challenge rating. Like if they were like either half your hit dice or half the challenge rating than your level. That shit works on anybody that fits their will save. Like what? Like what happened to the mighty cloth? Now he rolled a 1 in his will save and ran from a fucking bullet shot. Like, you scared one of the mightiest of the red dragons by shooting into the air. Oh my god. It's crazy. To the dragon, it wasn't the sound of a bullet. It was the sound of his soul being pierced and sent into pieces throughout the 9 hells. Look at him. He's... legendary gunslinger as I know drunken shot. The fuck? That the shit looped. It wasn't on loop. That explains it.
It's Valenum's go, right?
It is Valenum's turn. He has access to. Where's my leaves? He has access to Anger and Smash and Warning Roar. What else is on him? Where is he? Oh, he's up there. So he moves over there to help out Meteor and the drama. I think he said he had Iron Guard's Glare. Oh yeah, he left that.
That's the stance?
Yeah, that's his stance is Iron Guard's Glare. It's the one that gives the enemies a penalty to attacks if they try to attack his allies.
Okay.
Ardeth has been taken down. The only enemy was Newland and Grillian. Newland's running because of the fear effect. And why does he have a grapple? He got grappled, didn't he?
I thought he broke free from that.
Oh yeah, he did.
He broke through?
He had
Yeah, he went gaseous.
Yeah, he went gaseous form.
Oh yeah. He did. I forgot about that.
That's what it was. And he started fleeing down here. Grillia also had started the break off. She started going like, I think on her last turn
What about the monk? She unconscious, right?
she casted something. Yeah, the monk's taken out. She's unconscious.
What did
The shadows ain't doing shit. The shadows are about to fucking right on Cynthia's go. I think they're about to fucking die.
And Grillia, what was she trying to do?
She's following Newland. She's like trying to go.
Oh, she's trying to escape?
She's going with him.
Right.
She's not trying to take the Vindicators on by herself.
Alright, Valena, he tries to assess the situation. He saw that the monk got subdued. From his line of vision, he don't see no other threat. So he uses this opportunity to compose himself for a few seconds. So he delays action. Claudius goes next. Claudius sees that Newland escaped his grasp. However, he sees that Newland's apprentice is also retreating, the cleric, but he switches it since he can't do anything to Newland with his telekinesis effect. Then he applies that magical effect towards her direction. So he's gonna do telekinesis on her and try to grapple her.
All right. Standard action. Send out your magical telekinetic effects to surround her and to hold her still. Then, like, her form glows, flashes, and magic briefly, and she escapes that confinement without even trying.
Damn, your magic's too weak.
It felt like the magic like
it
felt like the magic like slid right off of her, like giving some magic she has is giving her freedom of movement.
I could do that. I could figure that out. I already did.
And that's why who's untrained how I see it. It looks as if she just threw Master Kashmir Scordius' magic off like it was nothing. Like,
you ain't see nothing. You don't got line of sight. You don't even know what he's doing.
Nigga, I'm blind. I can't see shit anyway. Well, he's
exactly. Yeah, that's true. He's still blind.
He's still blind, yeah.
You know, Lewis put spells on me that last for 10 years, but Zino, this nigga never gets nothing. Every spell he puts on me, this shit has no CMG, no rolls, there's nothing but yours. This shit spells on me. I never seen a nigga give me something with no saves all the time.
All right, give me a moment. Claudia's gonna do something else. Let me see real quick.
No saves for me, bro. embarrassing.
Is it a standard?
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Once per round.
All right, that's what Claudius is doing next.
See that shit?
He tells a group of the Vindicators, we can't allow her to escape. We must stop her at all costs. Then we go interrogate her. He uses the wand. He pulls out a rod. Where's it at? The lesser rod of quicken spell.
All right.
And from his beguilers list, he's gonna cast where is it at? Oh, here it is. He's gonna cast.
I just say he's done. How far is Pepper Lounge from your house?
How far is what?
Pepper Lounge from your house.
How far is what?
Pepper Lounge.
Oh,
from
Pepper
your
Lounge? Oh, it's like 30 minutes.
Man. Pepper.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes. He's got to maneuver himself through downtown before he can get on the highway, and then he can take the highway straight over here. Yeah, it's like 30 minutes. Casting the... Wait. That's a swift action. I can use the swift for the it's swift for concentration.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason, I couldn't see anyone. I had to reset.
Oh, is that why people hear you? We're just talking. Yeah, you already used the swift action.
I used the swift action already?
Mm-hmm.
It was to continue concentrating on the telekinesis.
Oh, that's true. I forgot. All right, so he's done then. Forgot about that. Unless I stop concentrating.
Well, no, because you already used the swift.
You already used it.
And it's a swift action to use the quicken rod.
Got it. All right, never mind then. So he don't really have a swift action. All right. So in that, what the hell? I don't see the map. Oh, there it is. All right. In that case,
Well, 20 so.
he already said we had to tell. Yeah, there it is. There. He already told we had to tell the group, and he's gonna move towards this direction, fly towards here, and he's done.
So the show
But Latham is gonna go now. What there?
No, go ahead. Play with the character first. I forgot what lady was.
Oh, okay. All right. So Valeno, after he heard Claudia say that, I could have sworn Watson wanted Valeno to do something specifically last week. I don't remember. I'm just gonna do what I think he might do. There's 1, 2. What's his movement? 35 feet.
Items is 35 feet.
2. Wait. What was that? He was there. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. What the? I moved final. What?
Wait, where was it?
I think it was there. No, I think I ended up putting.
Yeah, I was right there.
Top of time. All right, my bad, Simon. All right, so Millennium goes there, and I know Millennium has to wait to stop people in the freaking trap. So let me see what he got. You mean like gold? I already took a move action, so you cannot gold. What maneuvers he has available?
Now he could go to move action.
Oh, so I could do that as a standard, you think?
Yeah, because you could always replace a standard with a move action. But he has to. The opponent has to be threatening him though.
Right, which she's not.
She's not.
And what about antagonize? What does that do?
I don't think he hasn't used it on her yet. Antagonize he can roll an intimidate check, which can cause the creature to fly into a rage, and they must attempt to make a melee attack against him, or a range attack, or target him with a. Basically, she'll start running, and she'll be forced to turn around and make an attack on him.
That's what I'm doing then.
All he needs is a a standard action to do it? Yeah, it's a standard action. All you need to do is roll an intimidate skill check.
Intimidate?
Yep.
What is modifier?
Let's see.
Okay, I'll look it up. I got the calc sheet.
He has plus 29.
Let me see. Intimidate.
Yeah, plus 20.
That's diplomacy. Where's intimidate at? Ah, there it is. Plus 29. Anything else I'm missing? That's plus 29.
Nope.
That's one of the best.
All right, I need 20. Plus 29.
And the DC is 10 plus the target's hit dice plus 50 wisdom. Let me go see her shit.
Oh, come on.
10 plus.
Oh my god. No, it's not.
This is BG gayness, man.
Lewis, I'm going to use 2 key points to make a reroll. Wait, is that attack or what? Save it, never mind.
It's a skill check.
It's a skill check.
I know.
Can you do
Yeah, he could do it on. He can actually do it on. He can finally use it. He keeps using it for attack, but it's for skills and saves only.
You can finally use it, son. Use it. Because you read
Oh,
it.
wait, it's skills and saves? Are you sure it's not attack and saves?
It's not attacks, it's skills and saves.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
And you know it's good.
The 2
You can actually use it this time.
Claudius, I mean, do better.
You was not going to call me one
He
of the time.
said, Millennium, dude. Oh my god.
Millennium, that was not what I meant.
Oh my god.
Oh man, Matt's gonna be like, what the fuck happened? Oh shit.
That's not me, man. I had a good
That's what I would have had.
I had a good tactic. Stop on her track. Not my fault.
Lewis, say that 19, son. Say that 19.
Oh, I know what he would say. He'd be like, I don't use that digidice, I roll it.
I don't roll. I use digidice.
It's 2 key points as me, so yeah, use 3 of your key points.
That's unfair. He has an unfair advantage. You letting him use real rolls. We all should roll digidice.
He's been rolling.
Even the DM rolls digidice.
Damn, that's.
Everybody got to roll.
You only got 5 regular key points left.
Well, anyways, maybe she rolls a 1 because
you didn't have enough drunken. You didn't have enough drunken key for that, so I had to use your regular key for that.
That's fine.
Well, the good news is there's no critical failures with a skill check. Even a 1 could potentially pass.
Right.
So that's the good news. It's not a failure today.
So the lady had called out to her, tried his best to
30.
piss her off, but he was fumbling with this.
Didn't work out. Got high sensitivity.
Fumbling with what he was trying to do.
What counts is that? Entanglement.
Shit, nothing really. Once he uses it, if he's successful with it, that person's fucked. Who's it where? It works on, as long as the creature on the...
Oh, wait.
As long as the creature understands you and has intelligence,
Wait.
higher.
Wait, for antagonize, it says that as a swift action, you can do a sense modus check to get an insight bonus on these skill checks. I just read the complete now. I didn't know that it could do that. I would have done to get an extra bonus. I would have done that first.
Oh, roll the sense motive. But
no, the first roll is the sense motive.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, roll the first one.
I did. I got 3, and then I got a 1.
Oh, you're switching the rolls.
Then I got a 1 for the antagonize, and I'll get Darren's roll.
Oh, I hear what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take away any roles. I'm going with what
I
I
get
have
what
there.
you're saying. All right, and what does it add? His gets an insight equal to his charisma, so that's another 8.
It's a +8.
It's another 8. Yeah, because he has +8 from his charisma, so instead of that being a 30, it's a 38. Does Meswell still want to use the insight?
Yes, it does. I got a 1 in my roll. Yes,
Yes.
it's good. All right, we're doing it.
All right,
Instead of +29, what is it? +37?
+37. Yes.
Good thing I read up.
He gets the 20.
I pulled a rule lawyer shit.
Well, now after that roll, I'm safe to say that one actually would have passed.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's why I was like, Valeno, you got this. I believe
Yeah.
in
Well,
you.
with the 30, what was it? Yeah, the 30 wouldn't have passed, but the fact that he added another 8 would have made it 38. 38 would have passed.
It's all good. That's all got to do is keep
Yeah,
drinking, and he gets that key point back. Right, man?
but your characters didn't know that, so they had no idea of knowing that. But
Exactly. I didn't know that.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
You guys see a 1, you're like, fuck.
Again.
What's Matt?
Right?
What the fuck is
What is
Matt
all
saying?
I hear other people talking. What the hell?
It's Matt. Matt must have sent something.
I think we should just play. Like, tomorrow, niggas ain't got to do shit. So why we off tomorrow when we can do today? Especially since it's fun. It's not like it's work, guys. It's fun. But if you guys want to play tomorrow, I'm cool with it. I don't care. Like I said, I have off. So I ain't got to do anyway. Except for errands and this bullshit.
He said he can come right now or he can come tomorrow. I told him just come both days. Or just come tomorrow. Since y'all playing again tomorrow anyway.
I'm down. Shoot.
Wait, what?
Check what that nigga. Y'all niggas don't ever
No,
check
I
it
know. I
out.
heard what you said. Well, tomorrow's not gonna work anyway because you and Antonio can't make it tomorrow night. So
Yeah,
There
nigga.
you go.
is that 2 people? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have. I'm gonna get some water. It's fucking hot.
Oh, fucking Matt. I gotta tag him. There. All right. Okay, yeah, Valena's turn is done. She's enraged. And it's her turn. And this is round 4. Metsuwa is not blind anymore.
Yeah, he's not there to clear that.
He's not even there. Blinded. Ends round. Yep, he's no longer blinded. It's her go, and she's forced to turn around and make some sort of attack towards Valenum, which she will, and it's going to be. Ooh, what's that one? What does she have on? She casts. Make sure this spell does what I think it does. That's not gonna work. She already knows that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's not working either. What can she do? Alright, she's alright. She's going to begins to cast. The spell that she is casting is Blade Barrier.
Blade Barrier?
Yeah. She casts it. She casts it right across. Wait, where is Belena? Over a ringed wall of radius of 5 per 2 levels. Red. No, not a fucking screw. I need a blade barrier. Use this color.
Alright, so now. What did she use on Galena?
You're not blinded no more.
How'd that happen? It hasn't been enough rounds.
Yeah, in her turn, it was.
No, I think it was trying to rush fights sometimes.
I'm always trying to wipe. Get out of here. 1, 2, 3.
Roll versus 20 on people.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, for sure. It was OD hot yesterday.
It was.
They go for a word.
Should cast the level. Cast the level. 5 feet per 2 levels. So like 35 foot. Look at that, 24 radius. That's a good amount right there. She was right there.
They cast the Apocalypse.
He said no, she casted a blade barrier. And I grabbed the circle. What the fuck?
It's supposed to be a wall, right?
Yeah. There. Well, no, you can.
It could be either.
Yeah, it could be either. It could be a ringed wall of whirling blades. It could be a wall or a ringed wall of whirling blades of pure flux springs into existence. Anybody passing through it will take damage. Reflex save for half.
However, if it casts while you're in the effect, if you pass your saving throw, you take no damage, and you're outside of the wall or the circle. That's what it says in that sentence there. If you evoke the barrier so that it appears where the creatures are, each creature takes damage as it passes through the wall. Each such creature can avoid the wall, ending up on the side of its choice, and thus take no damage while making a successful save. Reflex save. So if everyone within the circle makes a save, they don't take damage.
No, it's a ringed wall. Like, there's a wall of blades surrounding, like, Cynthia Vallanum, the drama. No one's passed through the wall yet.
So it doesn't affect the circle one?
Wait, did I make that radius correct? Hold on. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4. There. Alright. So yeah, if anybody goes through that silver line, they have to roll the reflex. That's what it is. Well, if they're in the same square as one, like if somebody was here, they would have been fucked. So she cast that, and then after casting that, it must attempt to make a. So she targeted include him in the area of a spell. Effect ends. The creature is prevented. If it cannot attack, immediate action. If it ends, the creature attacks once you have a target creature with ability, you cannot. So she casts that, and then she continues to keep the move. And what is her move? What's your speed? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Her turn is done. Cynthia goes. All these shadows, they burn within her celestial brilliance and die. They fade away from their undead existence. They burn in the celestial lights. Well, I mean, they were burning the whole time, but now they're like, they're gone.
They're really bad.
And what should she do? Let me see her scrolls. So she has a bunch of these goddamn things. Don't think she has anything to stop them. What's this energy sound burst? Is there a sort of conscience that might stop her? That's a high level spell though. Visibility per anti-life shall heal, cure serious wounds, damn, she's had a death ward scroll this whole time. Destruction. She has a destruction. Sacred bones, true scene. Alright, she doesn't have anything else. Scroll, I can stop her. That's for her spells. No, I don't see her really using any of this stuff. Why does she prepare that? Weird. Just faithful to spell for everything. No, she delays. Newland is actually in gaseous form and continues down this way. Wait, where was he? Here? I think Matt just came in. Did the battery die out again, or just that was just random shit?
When
It
I stopped to get gum at a gas station just to double check, and it died on me. I got a jump from a guy there, so I knew obviously when I get out of work it would be dead. So I had to get a jump when I get out of work.
So
Woke up this morning, walked to AutoZone, get a battery, walked back. Had to double check because like it was so complex putting the battery in. I'm like, I've changed the battery before. Like it's not that big of a deal. Why do I have to remove like an air valve and like all this stuff? I literally went there. I was like, yo, I gotta change the battery. That's easy. All I need is a pair of pliers. So that's all I had was a pair of pliers. I'm looking to try and fucking take the battery out. I realized you gotta be fucking Mr. Fantastic to get this shit out. I'm like, are you kidding me? Did I get the wrong battery? And then when I looked at the battery, it had a weird logo on it. Like not like a name brand or anything, like some weird aftermarket. So I'm like, is my battery different? So I had to double check to make sure I got the right battery and all that shit. Finally got that taken care of. Here we go.
Sit your new battery.
crazy.
Sit your new battery ass down if I make change. Let's play this game.
Alright, so Newland is he did a Shadow Mist 4.
What's up, man?
$200.
That wouldn't make his fly speed faster though, would it?
Jesus.
For battery, that's not that bad.
Was he hasted? No.
Oh,
It's annoying though.
we're in the middle of a blaze storm right now, Blade. You're at 5 HP. What do you got there? Okay.
I said you're at 5 HP. Get out of here. We're like halfway through the first round. Speed is 10 feet. Okay, so then he only moves one.
He moves a lot slower because he's in gaseous.
He's in gaseous form here. For some reason, I thought it had the speed boosted, but he has speed enhancer, but it only works for fucking land speed, not fly speed. In that case, his turn is done. That's so far.
Tell us my turn.
And you are no longer blind.
Another escape, man. Put that monk CPE.
I guess I'll chase her down. Masterclass Mage wants me to chase her down.
Yeah. Chloe's got your back.
Alright, make 2 reflex saves.
What, for the blade barrier?
Yeah.
How does that affect her?
You gotta go through it.
Why can't I just run straight down into the right or whatever the fuck that is? Wait, let me see.
You can't go down here.
Oh, yeah, you go down here. And he's gonna pass through it.
And then there's only half of the square, so it's not even the whole square.
No, it counts. This
nigga,
counts.
this nigga Lewis was just making shit up.
I'm not making anything up. It counts.
Nah,
Hey,
roll 2 reflex saves. You're going through 2 squares of this shit.
Wait, hold on a second, bro.
That's
He's a
not too
monk.
fast, bro.
He's a monk with high acrobatics. Can he just run through the wall over here this side?
Yeah, that's
like
what the
helicopter?
reflex save is
Charlie,
for.
that would make sense.
These people are
He's
trying
not
to
even,
get
but he's
hard.
not even walking on the ground. He's walking on this wall over here, down here,
What are you talking
like
about?
picture of the wall.
No,
Nowhere near the metal.
this because it's going through the space, it counts as taking up that space. The same thing with this one.
Oh, okay.
That's how. Yeah,
What I'm trying to
yeah.
say is
That's
he
how it
can't.
works.
What I'm trying to say is he can't run off of this wall. Like you see over here, like
No,
this wall.
it's the wall. The blade barrier is 20 feet high. It goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Oh.
It's 30 feet in
Alright.
this room, but in this room where yeah.
Alright. I was thinking, like,
I
let's
mean,
say
he
like
would
it
have
was
to
like.
he would have to climb all the way up the ceiling and then
No.
climb.
I thought it was like in the ground. I thought it was just in the ground.
No.
I thought it was like in the
No, he
ground.
can't. No, he can't jump over that or anything like that.
But you understand what I'm saying, right? Let's say like he had like.
No, I
spiders,
heard.
like,
Yeah.
he was
Okay.
walking-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I picture monks doing. Like if they run fast enough, you know, the freaking guy like.
The spell resistance count or not?
Oh, I got to roll for the spirit. Look at this guy.
It does actually.
Let me see if it just walks through that show. Blink. Rock Lee theme, yep. Blink.
Oh my god! All right, so as you're going through it and you're trying to dodge through it, the blades of force as they hit you, they just phase right through you.
Nah, don't make it that way. The niggas shatter on my body. They like
They said they shatter on his face. There's a lot. So you guys see like a lot of sparks all across Metsuo's body as he's just being unharmed by this force, magic, bullshit, fucking.
Let's see if I would pass.
Where was he? Here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
don't know if I
7.
would've passed
7
it if I
squares
rolled.
right there.
Yeah, where's she at? Oh, down there, right? So let's keep going. How far can I go?
All right, wait. Let's see. What is your full speed? What is your speed? It's 80 feet, isn't it? 16 squares. So hold on.
Wait, that's 50
1,
squares?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is 7 squares right there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh my god, he got there in one fucking move. Are you fucking serious?
Yes! Master Monk Mesua.
Alright, and Lewis is
that
for
monk
trip.
to get you. Stun her ass.
Wait, you gotta.
Well, he can only get one attack now, so unless he
This
trips.
shit look big.
Unless he
This shit look
trips.
good. I'm like, I got it, Claudius.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for the mirror image.
Alright, time is the headshot.
Nigga, I got a jump shoot set.
You got a mirror image too? How'd you got a mirror image?
I think he only has like
He has 2 left.
3 left, right?
Just
Yeah,
2 left.
Lewis, you forgot I had the gem, nigga.
Oh, you're not a clip, man.
You know, it's a standard action to use the fucking gem.
I was blinded.
How long does
And you were
it?
blind.
Does it only last? It only lasts with concentration.
Mirror image?
No, not mirror image. Like his true seeing item. How does it work?
He has a standard action look through it.
Is it a duration or is it only while?
There's a duration. So
No, you
while
can
he's
still
looking
look
through it though.
It's 3 minutes.
Oh, damn. That's damn. It's only while you're looking through it.
It's like a gem of seeing, except he made it into a decanter, but it's the same thing.
All right. So since is he able to still hold it up and look through it and still fight? Can he take other actions while using it?
Yeah, because
the standard action, because the standard action command word to use it.
To activate
it, and he has to look through it.
So can he
still
hold
fight?
It up?
Yeah, he can hold it up and
okay.
fight and look through it. But
so that's nice. I mean, so it's not so bad then. I thought it's like every time you had to.
Only.
Yeah, I know what was trying to say. That was.
But he was blind that whole time, so he couldn't use it. It just ended.
Right. Okay.
So he would have to standard action, say the command word, and turn it back on.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad then.
All right.
At least has a duration. I thought it was you had to use it every single time.
It's 3 minutes. 3 minutes total. 30 rounds. But
that's 30 rounds.
But you can separate it how much you want it and how
and a standard to stop it, right?
No, you just stop looking through it.
No, it has a duration. Yeah, you can just start looking through it. He's dead.
Okay.
Alright, who are the mirror images, bro?
Yeah, let's skip with
Guess that's why you got multiple attacks, though.
Let's take that. Nope. Let's take that attack. Let's make it.
He's going for a trip, no?
Oh, he's going for a trip.
Yeah.
If he successfully trips, he can get like 2 attacks.
Yeah, might as well. I go for a trip.
Or if you want, use a standard action to get through steam.
Nope.
And
Yeah,
then
they're
you
Nah, I called it. Let's go. Let's go see what happens. Plus 36.
Yeah, his turn is
She's gonna.
his turn is done.
You have to cast defensively.
He
She
moved
casts
more
to
than
move
his
away from you.
he moved more than his monk speed, so he moved a full 80 feet, so he can't full attack.
Man,
Thing is that if he moves anything less than 50 feet because of flying kick, he can make a full attack. But
40.
it's 40. I thought it was 50 now.
I think
40?
it's 40. Pretty sure it's 40.
No, it's 50.
Okay, well, never mind. Damn. Flying kick.
If you move within 50 feet, you can full attack.
Yep.
That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah. He can full attack or finish off his attacks, like if he's hitting somebody on a full attack, and then.
Well, look, how she gonna get away, nigga? I'm chasing her. What's up? I got her. Claudia, she's right here.
All right.
Hurry up.
He said,
Hurry up.
hold on. Where's her? She's got.
Better not kill her, by the way.
What was the last thing you said?
Any dramas go.
He told me not to kill her.
Well, we need to get her low, but not kill her. So we can get information from her and the rest of to see who else is in here.
See, that's fine. I'm killing Gao though.
No gotta get this.
That would be a dishonorable death.
For who?
It's already. Aren't you like local good? No, you neutral good. I think right? Chaotic good, right?
These niggas is evil, son.
I'm chaotic good, but like
evil
he keeps.
group.
That'll be murder, son. He's already got defeated.
11, 12,
Not only that, if you shadow that ice, that's loot you destroyed. Yeah, we can keep him as a statue in the Pillar of Soul, like a trophy. Like a trophy, man, a miniature trophy in our headquarters.
This is what you have to deal with when you come against us.
Remember, what's the freaking Beholder, or what's his name?
Orbis, a.k.a. Lord Valantru.
Yeah, Lord Baramthru. That dude had a freaking trophy of whole. He was collecting adventurers. Remember? He had a whole bunch of adventurers.
You turn everybody to stone and shit.
Yeah, we can do the same thing, man. You know, major NPCs, bosses.
Oh, she hit the right one.
That means we're gonna have to go retrieve Kai and put him, in the ice statue. He wasn't a major NPC. He was kidding. Yeah. Sooner or later, he was gonna KO Cyanide. I know that for a fact, or try to. What do you got for the drama here?
Oh shit, there's two niggas at the top. Yeah, wait.
Silver Strike.
How'd she fire from?
Not Silver Strike. She does Silver Crane Spiral.
What you do for your standard action, Mentor?
What you mean I moved? Moved and attack. What else did I do?
No, what? Your attack, man?
So I gave her another.
You got a 20.
She's got +1, +2, is +3, is plus, which is an additional +4 attack, so +29.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm looking above. You had a. Oh, you never rolled 20. No, you rolled a 20 before. I don't know for that. But you were rolling mad D20 though.
No, I was just rolling, just a roll.
Okay, right. Let's see. Let me see if she's got anything on her. Damage reduction 5. Piercing. Blocks 50 HP. Okay. Range attacks. Freedom of movement. What's her AC? Oh, did she? Damn. Shit. I forgot her AC was real high. She used. Yeah, she already used Blade Barrier. Oh, I forgot the little fucking dramas. The spell resistance. break this. You know what? Stores. Oh, she does. Yes, she does. Oh, yeah, Najama flies through the fucking blade barrier, no problem, also. I'm trying to think if she has any other bonuses to hit, though. Because I think she missed. She only has plus 25. She got plus 1 she's above in the air flying, so it's 26. She has 2 because she did Silver Queen Spiral. So 28. And she got plus 1 morale bonus because of aid. I don't think she has any other bonuses. Yeah, she missed. Oh, 40. That sucks. Yeah, you see her blade swing down upon Grelia, and Grelia's magic just wards the attack. She's surrounded by all these. Surrounded by. I mean, her skin looks iron-like. She's got the mirror image. She's got her. She is moving extra fast. I forgot she's been hasted. She's got magic that's deflecting attacks. She's got her armor. She's got her shield. She's wearing a shield too. And she's wearing chainmail. And she's got a buckler. And she's pretty dexterous as well, on top of all that. So, Drama's turn is done. That leaves Zionel.
With action here. And then standard, I will use a cure moderate.
Don't bother, you're standing right next to you. If you're only gonna do a cure moderate, Cynthia can take you for that, no problem.
Okay.
Might as well try to attack somebody.
I can't see her from here, no?
Yeah, you can. And normally it would provide her cover, but because you have improved precise shot, that shit don't matter.
Is there anyone here chaotic evil that's like get a chance to use destruction on his weapon? I feel it's one soul in this chaotic
Claudia's chaotic evil. Oh, I missed that.
Because one last time we confirmed that the weapon.
So, okay, moved over there. Make one attack. Or standard action.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
You get a bonus to your attack for first Cynthia's buff that she did less pain.
Oof! The bullet went, and like those chaotic energies of her magic just swirling. The bullet went. That entropic shield.
What? Like a 30% chance, right?
Yeah, I rolled a
That's
16.
That's like a bad luck.
It's a 1 in 5 chance for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Take off a cartridge. Alright. That's that. Unless you have a swift action, you think it's done.
Yeah, I'm done. I'll end my turn here.
Claudius.
Okay. He's gonna fly. He's gonna move down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 2 more. 7, 8. describe to me what he sees with his enhanced senses and vision.
Are you just eating it? And what? No garlic? Sounds so dry. But I'll eat some. Are you gonna eat that entire? You can eat that entire package. Then no, don't make 2 packages because I still want to make pasta tonight.
Are you reading something?
Yeah, I was trying to read. So I guess he just keeps running. Okay. For some reason, I'm trying to look up what. I'm trying to look up panicked, frightened.
Forgot his form.
Trying to see if he keeps, is he like, does he stop if he's awake from the source of fear, or does he just keep running until the duration's over?
Oh, what is? Oh, the duration is per round, right?
Yeah. Please from the source of fear. Just keeps
right?
running, unable to flee it. Like,
all right.
Yeah, for engaging special. All he does is just keep trying to get away. Fuck it.
Doesn't want no smoke.
Alright, let's see Claudius move down there.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, besides Newland, does Claudius see anything or sense anything past down that hallway, like all the way down here? Remember his normal eyesight. It's like times 10, I think, also. So you can see very far away.
You can see that the hall goes all the way down.
Right.
And there he can see like there's the alcoves to the sides. Like here, like over here, and he doesn't see what's in it, but he knows like this alcove. Like,
but from where you can see, it looks empty, right?
Yeah, straight down. You can see that.
All right. Now he's gonna do a knowledge. Would that be dungeoneering or engineering? No, I think it's engineering. A knowledge engineering check. He wants to know if gaseous form. You see, like these. What are these over here? These black areas here. Is that like?
Oh, it's like the walls. Yeah.
Could we just go through those walls or not?
He doesn't see any
any cracks.
He doesn't see any big holes or cracks or anything that he can escape through with the gaseous form. At least not along those walls.
How tall is the ceiling in this hallway?
Although, how tall is the ceiling in here? In here it's 15 feet.
All right, so if you were to do a wall of force behind Newland here, there's no way with his gaseous form that he could escape.
No,
right?
No.
Any cracks? All right. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna put a dead end on him there, cover the entire from bottom all the way up to the ceiling, a wall of force. Okay, I'll put it. I guess what color?
What is wall?
I like that. Huh?
Fifth level.
It's a 5th level spell. I'm gonna use one of my level 6 unprepared slots.
Okay.
It's one of my mastery spells, so I could do like a standard action.
Yeah, I remember that. Alright, wall of force it is.
All right, so Claudius goes to the rest of the crew. All right, I cut off their exit from that area. I'll leave the rest to the rest of you.
Damn, they are quiet. That's the Palladium.
You know, Claudius was a tactician. If this guy Methor kicks that cleric in there, I could put another wall of force there, so they'll have to duke it out. The survivor of the fittest, the drama Methor versus these two, Newland and what's the name again? Grelia? Cage Wright and Apprentice. We ain't letting them escape, man. Fuck that shit.
Done.
Yeah, let's try use freedom of movement against the will of force. See what prevails.
Was that a double?
Yeah, double move is done.
Ooh, okay.
Claudius goes to the Lignum. The drama's having a difficult time landing a blow on the cleric. Didn't his stance change?
Mm-hmm. I was gonna do 8 other to give people a easier time to hit.
You got that stance, right, for the flank? Against flank, right?
Yeah. Hey Lou,
What?
can you change this to Golden Commander stance? Stance from Iron Guard's glare to
Oh, Golden Commander. Alright. Light sources. I need to know.
You got Cynthia and you got Metsuar, the Drama, because they all have luminous armor on, great luminous armor. And then Cynthia has on Celestial Brilliance. That's about 120 feet.
Alright, I know what Gurley does. Shit. Shit. Okay. Well, she's got one thing she can do. It's a great awareness. Great. Shit's like equivalent to a daylight. And counter stars. Second floor. This is temporarily engaged. There was prevailing light conditions exist in the overlapping area of the X. It's two lowered by 2 steps. Bright light becomes dim, normal light. Areas of dim light, darkness becomes supernaturally dark. Disruptions like darkness within perception chaos. So it's bright light. This can lower it to dim light.
We're going over this stuff again.
Yeah. Yep. She casts a spell after taking a 5 step back. She casts a spell that envelops the area in darkness. Except because
Your light sources.
because of the light sources, instead of it being completely dark, the light is dim. So
Magical darkness.
yes,
Mm.
the area is very dim, so it's hard. I mean, you can see shapes and figures, but it's not exactly easy to make anybody out. So movement, swift movements within this dark, can make things hard to hit. Everybody's got 20% concealment.
That's even when Celestial Brilliance activated.
Yes. Well, Cynthia's all the way up there anyway, but
That's 120 feet.
It's like the silent is still in the cubby holder there.
It is important to go down.
What?
So where's Zion? Why ain't he down here in the front?
Who sign them?
but what
Worry about that
Celestial
statue
Brilliance
job.
will do is
Oh,
same thing.
sign them. You're gonna reply to message?
Zion, where are you? I don't see you. Oh, you're all right. I was swirling blades.
Sorry, I was in the bathroom. Hold on.
It's like, oh, Zion, where are you? We need your
Well, the Great Illuminous counts as daylight.
What is that darkness right there? Great Illuminous.
The light in the place is normally dim light. Daylight bounces it up to
Also radiance.
no, it's not bright light here.
Okay.
Entire piece is dim light. Luminous armor increases the light level, making it normal light.
What does blinding?
So it's normal lighting, but then you got Celestial Brilliance, which sheds light brighter than bright. The Celestial Round light extends to a 120. Bright light to 60 dim light.
The Vindicator's verse. The Crescent Moon.
I would say Celestial Brilliance would make it go up 2 steps. So within Celestial Brilliance, everything's in bright light. And then Deeper Darkness lowers the light level by 2 steps. So it brings it from bright to... Actually, no, then it would bring... If she's there, it would bring the light from bright to normal. Not normal. No, it would stay dim. So actually...
It would go from... It's normally at bright
Okay,
light,
so the hallway
the
hallway that they're in right now, the hallway they're in right now is normal light. Deeper Darkness makes it supernaturally dark right now. In that hallway. So in this hallway is dark. Cynthia moves down here, then everything's in dim light.
Why? When Celestial Brilliance travels out to 120
Yeah, it doesn't
light.
it doesn't extend around corners.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's why you would have to move it down there anyway.
Okay.
So she casts that. Her turn is done. Cynthia goes. Cynthia roll a... Oh wait, let me roll a spell resistance. What is with these fucking rolls?
And everybody's immune to that. There's a possible.
Fucking Playberry didn't do a goddamn thing to anybody.
I'm the only person without spell resistance.
And you probably evaded with fucking
Yeah.
Watch Zyno run through it, and it's like, I evaded. I rolled past my reflex. Alright, now where she's at, dim light. So she could be seen now. Her end movement. Still 20% miss chance. It's 4 people.
Down, and she's done.
She's done antagonized no more, right? That's only one round.
There was only one round. Yeah. She had through the blade barrier and then kept running, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, Newland goes. He's trying to fucking breathe. He's got nowhere to flee. If he's forced to fight, yeah, he can fight, but with penalties.
He basically stays there. He waits a turn. He's trying to flee, right?
Hold on.
He doesn't fight if he's panicked, though, right?
And he can if he's
cornered.
If he's cornered.
She is now.
See if we could become.
What is that? It's not allowed.
We can fight the battles.
Fuck, what's he gonna do?
This is the most godlike thing ever.
Wait, but Panic said if it's cornered, a panic creature cowers and doesn't attack.
Oh yeah, he's panicked.
He just goes into total defense.
Yeah, he just cornered cowers.
God.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta be proactive with your own abilities.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise you'll get yoked.
Metzawar.
Shit.
Go on, Metzawar. Your motherfucking turn, bitch.
Yo, mute your stuff, man. Mess up, mute your stuff, man. Man, loud.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck are you doing?
You know what the fuck that was? That was that Avengers trailer, nigga. That's all walking up on it like Thanos. That's
Oh,
why
it didn't even,
Sit down,
to be
walk
honest,
up
it
to him like
didn't even sound,
Thanos. Get the
it didn't even sound like the trailer. It just sounded like a lot of loud noise.
For real?
You're right.
It's a fair. That's what I'm saying.
That's freaking part right there.
Run from it. Metzawar still arise.
You can run from him, but you can't hide from Metzawar.
Alright, so wait, is this corner mischance still or no?
Yeah, what? Yeah, it's still 20% mischance per attack.
Alright, Metzawar pulls out the cancer, please.
The
Moving right here.
cancer. Pulls up the.
Thank you.
Does standard action use the decanter?
Yes.
Doesn't work on darkness.
Why doesn't it? It's not natural. It's magical darkness.
I don't think True Seed.
Yeah, that.
Nah, nigga, it works.
True Seed is getting body left and right, son.
Nah,
Oh, I see what he's saying. He sees through normal and magical darkness.
yes, I know what it does. Nigga, I've read the shit for 10 years straight.
All right.
10 years straight. This guy been preparing for this
I've been
moment for 10
waiting.
years.
Like I said, Lewis, destiny still arrives. But Metzawar's good. So give up, guys. You don't want us to hurt you, right? Just take off those rings. Did I say something back or not?
He said, "Take off those rings."
Yeah, take off those
He
rings.
said, run them
what?
pockets.
No, that's their logo, right? Their fucking rings.
Newland's just like
Take off those.
Newland's like backed up against the wall of force. Grillier's like, God damn it! Oh, God's damn it, Newland! Why do you have such a punkism?
To be fair, your master is over there cowering. You should really give up, don't you think?
Man, just knock him out.
That's what.
Have you tried
That's not the
to
way.
negotiate with them now?
Not the way.
The passive negotiation has been way past.
That's why I want to kill Gal, dude.
So are you ready in an action?
Yeah, I'm ready in action.
He past talking.
Actually, we'll be right here, just in case the nigga Newland. I'm not gonna attack him, but ready in action, just in case either one of these motherfuckers act up.
Killing guys in cold blood. These people are still at large. They're fighting us back.
I'll tell you. If this nigga Zana gonna go to jail for murder, he do that. I'm about to lock you up. So
You gonna lock Sino up if he kills somebody in cold blood?
yeah, we're defenseless. That's murder.
That'd be some interesting role play. I would like to see that.
Right, because if someone frees Gal and then she comes back and kills somebody, it's on our heads.
Oh, that's why being an exalted character is a hard path.
Yeah.
You know, you always got to deal with these villains coming back over and over again because you don't kill.
Somebody go heal up Ardeth and she gonna come back for like round 3.
Now I'm taking her to jail this time. She gonna.
She's too strong for jail, son.
What jail can hold this Minotaur looking motherfucker?
I'm pretty sure in the epilogue of this adventure path, I'm pretty sure the cage rats we leave alive come back and kill everyone. Just for the most part.
Nah, son, we got our
Gal comes back, kills you all in your sleep. Yeah.
Nigga, we would hear that. I would hear that. Let's see what has arrived. Hey, drama. Tell him to give up. Your personal skills are better than mine.
Man, she's an angel. They're like chaotic evil. They hate these angelic creatures, including you, Mestor. You're an angelic creature now, also.
No, I'm not. I'm just a holy man. Outsider. Who will let you see? How she move out of my space like that? That bitch got teleported.
She's 5 foot step.
Lewis,
man. You're not good at, dude. Why aren't you like putting yourself in a position where you will provoke a task pursuit and she escaped you? You just went right in there and you let her escape.
I put myself in a position.
Let her escape you, son. You didn't even get a chance to trip her.
So she's like, she looks to Newland and looks at Metsuwa, who got between the two pretty much. He's keeping an eye on both of them, and he's ready to strike if one of them makes an attack. She didn't make an attack. She fucking 5 foot step, so it didn't trigger a ready action. Anyway, so basically she was like, she swerved over away from Metsuwa, and then she dodges Nidrama as Nidrama is like raising her blade, and as she's dodging, she looks to Newland, she's like, sorry, and she fucking casts a spell, and she casts a spell. Since the area is like dim light, like whatever shadows, the shadowy parts of the area, fucking they coalesce around her and like swallow her up. She disappears.
Oh, come on, man! You let her escape. Oh my God, man! Melee, y'all killing me, man.
I was gonna say melee though.
She left Newland behind. She left Newland behind.
First of all, you couldn't even threaten her because you moved past her for some reason when you were like right in her face.
I was threatening.
Wait a minute, she cast a spell because doesn't he have like Mage Slayer?
That's why she yeah, but she's aware of it. Like the feat says that the enemy's aware that if they cast, he's gonna get an automatic attack opportunity. So she 5 stepped away from him.
Oh my God, man! You have the superior position over here. Oh my God, man! You're dealing with spellcaster.
Wait, was she?
That's true. If he was there. Oh my God.
I'm serious, guy. If he
but he specifically said, "I want to be next to Newland." So that's
I
what he did.
I don't know why. First of all, Newland.
So Claudius is mentally, telepathically getting mad with Mesor right now.
Yes, he is. Claudius is living. Claudius is living. Like, what the fuck? Well, he won't say what the fuck. He's like, Mesor, why do you go in there?
Well, now you understand why the spell she casted. The spell she casted for the high spellcraft, well, for Claudia, she casted Shadow Walk, which is the reason why she try to make it as dark as possible in the first place. It's dim light. That's enough. She just needs dim light or more to be able to cast Shadow Walk.
And this cleric is casting 2 spells back to back, 2 rounds in your face. What the hell, man?
Shut up.
I can counter that, but the fact that this went down, I'm gonna let it go. She did good. I gotta give her that. I let her go.
What about Zion over and playing with a frozen statue?
I think she won her game.
He said playing with a frozen statue. Now here's the thing. Claudius realized this quickly as well. Shadow Walk works on more than one person. Her idea was to get closer to Newland.
That's what she said. Sorry.
Yeah, because she wanted to get next. She cast the deeper darkness and like 5 foot step closer, and so she could make the area dark enough. And she was gonna 5 foot step again towards him, cast Shadow Walk, and leave with both of them. But Metro got in the way, so she had a choice.
Look at that, son. I made her make a choice.
Oh, look at that.
50-50, son. I wasn't 100% guaranteed.
All right, take out Newland. Shit. He is the cage guy. The other one was an apprentice.
You know, Newland's afraid, so now we're going to address this nigga. And, you know,
No. Take him out. He's going Sino, you got green light. Sino, you got green light. Take him out.
Let's go.
Don't do it,
Let's go.
We in jail.
Do it, Sino. You got Claudius's back.
Kyle wants to
He got
sell
your
me.
back. Take him out. He's the cage rat. Take him out.
Kyle wants to sell me. He's like, oh, fuck around. He thinks he's got to go. He has to face the justice of the law.
Yeah, he's gonna pay for.
They don't believe in justice. They not looking.
He's gonna pay with divine sweet bullet justice.
Get out of here.
From Scarlet.
If we do that, we're no better than the enemies.
It's down there fast enough.
That's the guy that did 300 points of non-lethal damage to that monk a few rounds ago.
What did you just say? Repeat those words. What?
That's the guy that did 300 non-lethal damage to that monk a few rounds ago.
You got a concussion.
But the regular damage that should be splattered inside the fucking trap.
You started doing that recently before you were killing people left and right.
No, I wasn't, son. I was accidentally killing people. It wasn't my fault.
Whose turn is it?
Silence was moving.
Come on, Silence. Let's go, Silence. Go kill that dude. Newland.
That's where I goes for a grapple.
So for gaseous form, you can still, as long as it's a magical weapon, you can still hurt him, right? Damage reduction 10?
Yeah.
Even in gaseous form, right, Louis? Claudius will know this. Plus 15 spell
Oh, if he gasses form, yeah, no, he could still get hit.
Good.
Who? Fluid?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I know. I'll bet
He can't really get out because he knows he's cowering right now.
Claudius goes to Sino. Yeah, Claudius goes to Sino. Because let me see, you're trying to get a full attack, right, Sino?
Yeah.
I got you, brother. Let me see, Louis. What Claudius is standing at is Sino were there. Will he have line of sight to Newland?
In that darkness, no, because I'm in front of him.
Well, the darkness, I think Sino could bypass that problem.
Yeah, but I will not allow him to kill me.
All right, don't worry about it. Sino, Claudius goes like, hold on to your attack, Sino. I got something for you.
Shoot,
so basically, he's telling you to delay. He's telling you to delay.
Can I double move down?
He goes right after you. He's saying to delay, so he can go before. Because he goes right after you anyway.
Okay.
So Claudius is gonna go before Sino, and he's gonna the drama. He's gonna switch you with Sino.
Oh, shit.
So he's gonna do the non-transposition with Sino and the drama. Okay, it's your go now, Sino. Claudius did his turn already. Tactics, son. Long consideration! Sino! Artillery, man. Sino's artillery.
I think they said, I'm pulling it on.
Company, bitch, hunt. Ready, aim, fire!
You know what that is, Zion? I'm pulling it on.
And I think Claudius is going to become a military mage after this. He's not joining the military. The world government military mage. You know, start a new world war.
Full attack. I will rapid shot my.
Take it easy. Take it easy. He didn't do that.
No, he ain't taking nothing easy.
Minus.
I'm just picturing Claudius and Metro just telepathically tugging on Zino's conscience.
Oh no! Newland's dead.
Sino, don't give it to her.
I can't kill Gal in cold blood. You're right. I can't kill Gal in cold blood.
He's
You
cowardly.
want to kill? Yo, you want to kill Guile? I'll dispel the ice, and then you can shoot her, lit her up. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Hell, the ice. Oh man.
That's
Well,
wrong.
not in cold blood.
He'll go to
That's
little,
wrong.
light
Not
her
in
up,
cold
and then
blood.
she ends up killing
Not in
somebody
cold
after.
blood. Yeah, exactly. Not in cold blood, man. I mean, I'll help you out. I'll do probably.
You let her free, it's
like,
over. Somebody
It's
died.
over.
Somebody died.
No. We're letting her free in our own dimension, not even here, son. Away from
Oh, I see.
we'll create an extra dimensional
Completely
pocket
like.
somewhere.
Oh,
Yo, that'll be like the training ground. You know, we'll have her like in one of those dimension pockets that Cynthia can be making. And it'll be like, you know, you guys do her own. That's a quick way to level up.
Okay, so I'm a -3. I'm gonna action point for an extra attack
Rapid,
That's why I was going to deflect it.
with a.
You're not even being
it
aimed
has
at.
to be
You
aimed
can't
at.
do nothing. Not even aiming at you. That guy improved.
-2. It's 21 minus 8.
You could shoot through your balls, son, or through your armpits and still hit that guy. You can't block it. Final. Metro,
Wait,
you're
what?
gonna lose
Hold
that
on.
explosive
What is this?
status, man.
Well,
I don't like that. Thank
Hold
you.
on.
He's too old.
He's got. Hold on. Zion's got blessed aim adds 2.
Are you
Heroes
kidding, man?
Feast.
You're my dog. Love you, man.
Bonus stack with Heroes Feast. The +2 from blessed aim cancels out the rapid shot penalty.
He don't got no flanking bonus from Beladen, right?
He's within 1. He's within 30 feet, so it's another +1.
Oh yeah, you rarely got that.
And he's another +2. It's greater magic weapon on it. So there would be 20. What's the? So you did a deadly aim.
Yeah, -3 from that.
Oh, in that case, there's your shit.
Okay, the first shot will be a sacred bullet.
What's the 2? What's the? Oh, that was the reflex save.
I was, and then we were gonna.
Oh, okay. Then you got switched with the. Okay, yeah, that's true. Let's see. Oh, sacred bullet. Damn.
This is a cage fight. So wonderful result.
Sacred item, one of the bullets. Okay, first. Okay, 4 of those.
We are the vindicator.
Dude, does
And we came to vindicate.
any undead evil outsider or evil shape changer. That's it.
We gotta change our name from Vindicator to Avenger.
I ain't trying to be the Avengers right now. Them motherfuckers got washed up, son.
All right.
They're stronger than
the first
stronger
attack.
than the MCU.
Yeah, first attack hit. Is this cluster shots?
Yes.
Oh, then you gotta roll all of them.
Give me that stupid time artifact that Doctor Strange has and Claudia will eat it for breakfast.
Yeah.
The movie, you know, Doctor Strange, not the comic one. That dude can't, you know, casting level 1, level 2 spells all day long.
I think all 6 shots.
I'm not even talking about Hulk.
Yeah, all 6 shots. Deflect. 6 shots hit. Plus 2.
Man, you deflecting one of those bullets?
Got 1d10.
Yep.
10. Well,
The most vital one. He's waiting for that 20 to come through. I'm like, blank. What the fuck?
Yeah, this guy usually gets a. Wait, that 18 is a crit, right?
No, it's 19 to 20.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Out of
Damage. Louis, I don't see the HP bar for a new one.
Oh, it's
I want to see
covered.
the
It's
AC
covered up by the fucking.
Yeah, I want to see how much damage that did. The gunslinger of
Oh my
absolute
god.
Dead, son. He's dead.
Oof.
He's dead. One shot, one kill. Final. One shot, one kill. Final.
He ain't dead.
Yeah.
Alan,
Oh,
hey, Alan,
conflict.
application.
How is he doing 90 damage? Wait, how did he get 117?
I'm the new Darren. I'm the new Darren. I want conflict. I want chaos. I want discord within the party.
It's 134 damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't have damage. Oh, shit.
Nope, no damage reduction.
Dead.
He's
Yeah.
dead. And he falls on Messor's arm. I thought you said I could surrender, you liar. You said you showed me mercy, oh Saint Messor. You lie, I damn you to hell. To the 9 hell. You shall be cursed.
I'll be like, please, design off statue.
I know this guy, man. I want to see his reaction.
You're going to get it back when I say so. You can't have it. Use your other guy. You gotta respect the power of the weapon before you have it.
You were so pure and noble. You weren't supposed to murder him.
We have 50 above 60, 70, 80.
That's not murder. This is taking war, son. We're war.
81,
They
30.
attack the city. There is no negotiator.
16 plus 15.
No POW.
31. Even with the action point, he died from all the bullets.
Yeah, fine. Even with action.
Watch him fucking get murdered with Metsuwa.
No, not murder. Casualty of war.
Wait, he died?
He's dead.
Yeah, he died.
You just see like bullet holes riddling his whole chest, and he's up in flames, and he's on his back, like up against the wall of force. There's blood all over the wall of force and chunks of charred flesh.
That's all it says.
And his eyes roll back to his head, and all his star knives fall to the floor.
Drunken shot. I know.
Wait, she got the to die.
Metsuar says a prayer for him. Like in your life, you should have. If you had changed your ways, you might have ended a different. You might have gone down a different path.
Ladenham coldly responds with, collect their resources. We have to move on. Mission yet remains unfulfilled.
Let's go. We must push forward. I agree. We dealt a devastating blow to them.
Shit, I know Clutch. Take 10, right? Fucking
Metsuar takes a rope. Metsuar takes a rope out of his backpack.
Yeah.
Ties up this girl again for the second time.
39. I think it's like a 49 and all of it. I take examine his equipment.
You heard me, Lou?
What?
Tying this chick up again for the second time. Throw over the shoulder again. Make sure she's like wrapped up in like a blanket or something, so she still got like the same girl from last time that I had to fucking wrap her up.
So you want her? So you want her to come back and
she is knocked out and innocent. Not innocent, but
well, she's knocked out. Syphilis. Yeah, let me put out the fucking.
Yeah, so give me control of her so I can pick her up. I'm lugging her over my shoulder. What the hell is that? Synthar Shadar? He's back. That guy.
No, I took him off. I took him off the. Oops! I took him off the.
The nigga came back, son. Watch your back.
No, he's always there. He's been knocked out there the whole time.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was there. That nigga's been in that blade storm for that long.
He wasn't in it.
Yeah.
I took him off the map so he wouldn't get in the way, but he's been lying there the whole time because he knocked him out before.
Damn, I've been knocking niggas down out there. All right, well, Mentor picks him up too, so he's carrying 2 people. Except he makes sure that
Yeah, where are all these bodies? You put them
Claudius,
all by Gao, and then what?
nah,
Claudius looked at Messwar. We're not here on a humanitarian mission.
this is a humanitarian.
These 2 people you're carrying are gonna drag you down.
Wait, Louis, are they burning? What out there intentionally? Or they?
Hey, we weren't hurt.
Wait, hold on, wait, I gotta hear what he says. Like, if I pick them up, are they burning, Louis?
Oh, if you pick them up and bring them through the blade barrier.
No, I'm like, are they burning because I'm good?
Okay.
Oh yeah, the holy touch. I think you can
If
turn
they're
that off
evil,
though.
they can't touch them. Nah, they gotta turn that off. If they're evil, then it's evil. I can't do that.
That's willing though. I mean, you could.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to have that. Yeah, I don't think it's stuck on. Like, you could willingly not harm them with your holy power. That'd be fucked up. Too much of a saint can't touch any evil. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone.
Now that wouldn't make sense because then a saint couldn't like tend to somebody's wounds like a saint probably should be doing.
That could be
If the guy was evil, you just end up burning them the whole. Yeah, you can willingly turn them. You don't have to use it on them.
Well, Mez replies to Claudius, if we act like our enemy, one day we might become our enemy. That is not who we are.
What's wrong with just leaving them where they're at right now? I'm not saying to do anything to them.
Clearly, if they wake up, they'll just.
You're going to weigh yourself down. We need you to be ready and nimble. Right. At any moment.
I am ready and I am nimble.
The drama comes forward. She's like, I understand these sentiments, Metsura, and I do agree. However, we do have another problem. We have 3 of the cage rights here under our capture. We could leave them here, but that leaves them exposed to being rescued. If only we had some way of entrapping them or placing them elsewhere. Make it harder for their allies to bring them back to consciousness, or to break the enchantment, this ice enchantment.
Yeah. What do you have? Do you have any suggestions, Simon?
Cynthia says, well, we
Put a bullet in each of them.
Wait, I want to hear what Simon.
So Cynthia says, what we're doing is we're simply wasting time. If the cage rights wanted to come back and collect their fallen foes, then fine. Take all the resources they have. Just how many items of immense magical power are the cage rights going to be willing to replace every time they've taken a loss today? If we strip them of all the power that they've come with, and we keep on defeating them, and all they're doing is adding to our overall strength. There's no need to go out of our way to destroy anyone who's not someone who's an entity of pure evil, like an evil outsider.
Yep, Sithar's already been stripped. I don't think you guys stripped our death. We stripped her before. She's got some replacement gear, but it's not the same gear she had before.
Cynthia says, my guess is that
Newland's gear.
My guess is that they're just as serious about their goals as we are of taking them out. Meaning, the first time that they face us, right here and now, it's going to be at their best. If they do face us again, it will not be with items and equipment and resources as strong as they have now. They're giving it their all too. We're beating them and taking their best that they have to offer us. We're strengthening ourselves against them.
So I guess we need out there. We drama. Pick up the mage. I'll take this now. They're gonna be sentenced. Guys, too big to carry.
Can't do.
I think you were not listening to what the drummer
I did. Well, listen, I'm taking this chick to jail. So the rest of y'all can figure out what y'all want to do. I'm not.
So you want to take her to jail when...
Not now, but I'm going to make sure
my best estimate, we still have at least 9 cage rights at large on the run. So you believe taking this person that's unconscious to jail takes priority?
No, but fine. We'll leave him there. But just know I don't agree with this decision.
All right, Nestor, go do so. We'll continue without you then. Take her to jail. I'll
I'm
provide
not
a
leaving now to go
Then
take her to jail.
bye.
I'm not leaving now to take her to jail. I'm saying I will take her to jail. We'll have to come back.
Anyways, all right, out of character. We're gonna gather all the loot, and then what's up? You tell us what's what, Lewis. We did it. Let's continue so we can get further along. Is that okay with everyone?
This whole really looks like it goes
Yeah,
down to the
Valenum is
Well,
just
unless
waiting
you
to
got,
get
I
an
mean, I
account.
would say you guys would want to know
Right.
in case they have anything you might
Valenum is
need.
waiting to get an account for the items that are here so that we can distribute them so
Right.
they can become stronger. Valenum
They want to do that
says
now. All right, we can do
as
that
we
now.
go further into this
Because he
into
used
their
their
layer,
shit against them. Is what you're saying.
yeah, as we go further into their layer, we ourselves are depleting our own resources. The only way we can stay in this fight, especially with how difficult they're becoming, is to simply be able to use the resources that they are themselves providing us with each of their defeats. Also,
sounds
going
good.
forward, knowing that we're only surviving based on the resources that our enemies are providing, we must start to focus our resources on taking down one enemy at a time. Even if they are, even if they show up with help um, from either minions or even if they show up as more than one cage right at a time. We need to prioritize, focus all of our abilities on taking down one single cage right at a time. That's the fastest way to do it. We try to spread our resources and taking out multiple enemies at once. We make the fight too long, and we don't have the resources for long fights. Strip everything from those who are here. Let's move forward. We have souls to save.
Souls to save.
All right, so everyone, gather everything up and bring it to me, and I'll start identifying them.
All right.
Every-
So Cynthia goes.
1,
Lionel.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Gathering up all the
11,
stuff.
12.
Put it over
So about
The rest set up a perimeter. Make sure they don't let the drop on us. We are within enemy territory. They could show up at any moment or even teleport. And that cleric escaped, so they know that we're here.
Newland has 2 bark skin potions at cast level 12, so they get +5 to natural armor
I'm gonna drink one of those.
for 12 hours. You drinking one of those?
12 hours. That's nice.
Yeah, Clark's gonna drink one of those.
Or was it 12 minutes? Either way.
How long it lasts? 12 hours?
I think it's 12 hours. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's gonna drink one of those.
I remember bark skin lasting a while. It might be a minute per level. Well, it's 10 minutes per level. My bad. So, 2 hours. Long enough. Alright, so that. Let me put bark skin on Claudius.
What's my 18 now? Total 18, so I can write it
AC
down.
POW is 34.
34, okay.
Like, this is the highest I've ever made.
This is the highest he ever had it, yeah. He never has AC past 18. But we're serious now. This is war.
Right.
You gotta
You're
have
gonna
the
try
18
to
up
hit
there.
me and make it real hard for you to hurt me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Drink some more of his
Bark skin. He has 1 expeditious retreat potion and 2 fox's cunning potions.
I'll take the fox. No, I won't. I'll take the bot.
I
I'll
was saying,
take that
I don't
bark
think
skin.
yeah. I don't
I'll
think
take that bark
fox
skin,
cunning ain't gonna help anybody in the party. The which one? Bark skin?
Yeah, I'll take the other one.
Bark skin.
Lewis, Claudia's gonna use his Pearl of Power to get the shield spell back.
Pearl of Power to get shield.
Yeah, he has 2 level 1 Pearl of Power.
Pearl of Power. 2. You had 5. I see 5 pearls. That could help. Pearl for Paul. Why is that there? Pearl of power to get shield back. Alright, he has a +3 short sword. He has 6 star knives, which nobody here I think is proficient.
I'm proficient in Star Wars.
The exotic weapon, I think.
Monk weapon.
It is a monk.
It is. Right?
I think it's a martial weapon.
It's a martial weapon. You need some throwing weapons next to it?
You know what?
Oh, it is a
Yeah,
martial
check
weapon.
them
Yeah,
out.
it is a martial weapon. It's a light martial melee weapon which can be thrown. Clearly, you guys seen he uses them as throwing weapons. Yeah, he has he had 6 of them. 2 of them were +2 wounding. 2 of them were +2 deadly precision frost. And the other 2 were +2 corrosive mage bane.
Mage.
Yeah, he had 2. One of them was thrown at Claudius. He was trying to hit him with one.
He did throw one at Claudius,
He's wearing a +5 mithril nimbleness chain coat armor.
Nimble. What you gonna order for?
He also has a ring of 13.
13.
The mithril chain, I believe Cynthia could probably wear.
A chain coat armor. I think it is medium armor, but it's
Medium?
size for. Let me see his size.
Never mind.
Oh wait.
I thought he was.
It's not. He's small.
That's what I was saying. I thought he
She
was.
could wear it.
Alright. Is it better than her? I think it's better than her current armor. She has on.
It's way better.
She has magic vestments on right now.
Actually,
Are you sure?
did she lose her armor proficiencies?
Huh? Who's the armor proficiency?
She's proficient with light armor. Okay.
Because it's voice change, right?
Proficient with light. It's medium armor.
So never mind.
It counts as light armor for like speed and like other things, but it's still medium armor. So unless the armor check penalty is like 0, which I think it is.
For mithril.
If the armor check penalty is 0,
For mithril, I think it would be, right? Doesn't mithril bring armor check penalty down?
yeah. Coat chain. It's normally armor check penalty minus. Oh, it has no armor check penalty. It wouldn't.
Alright.
It wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't harm her at all.
So
Attack wise or skill wise, it wouldn't do anything.
So she'll put that on there.
Let's see. Donning armor. It took her about 4 minutes.
You want help?
Shit, you gotta take it off the guy. So 5 minutes. With help, the character has some help cut for 2 minutes.
Okay, so delay them will help.
2.5 minutes. Oh, it's okay. So delay them suits her up. Suit up. Yes, finally something in her size.
What fire in there? Small people very bored. Can't use weapons, can't use nothing. They're too big.
Shit. This is a chain coat. she's I'll give a +9 to her armor bonus. Let's see. He also has a ring of 13. He has a protective cloak of the Duskwalker. It's like Duskwalker. My last, my fucking my what do they call it? Your cabal. The name of your cabal. Yeah, protective cloak of the Duskwalker +4. It's a +4 cloak resistance, but it also grants the wearer low light vision. And once per day on command, you can surround yourself with darkness as the darkness spell. And while it's active, you also gain dark vision 60 feet.
It sounds like something that actually Thanos benefit a lot from. You don't got dark vision or low light vision.
No, I don't.
Give it a sign.
He's over.
You will always remember
actually,
my
yeah, the cloak. It's better than the cloak he has now. Way better.
Yeah. Now you wearing my clan's magical item. My cabal, Dustwalker cabal.
The cloak he has now is it's just a +3 cloak. This is a +4 with extra bells and whistles.
He got dark vision too, or low light vision.
When he activates it, he gets dark vision.
Yeah, I think you're like the only character in this, that doesn't have actual dark vision. How you do?
Yeah, I'm the only one.
Yeah, when he activates it,
you +4 to save too, so
he can surround himself as if with the. Oh, it'll last a while then.
Oh yeah.
I just gotta check the caster level to the thing, see how long it lasts. But when he activates the cloak to like surround himself with darkness, that's when the dark vision kicks in.
Nice. That's good mutability. You're freaking.
And it gives him and it gives him low light vision like normally.
That's a good way. You got to round it for you to try and freaking disappear and stuff in a way.
So let's see, all your saving throws go up by 1 point. The +4 cloak. Right? Clean. He's got gloves of dexterity +6.
Who got that?
The Newland.
Somebody using that? If not, I'll use that.
I can probably use that.
That's good. You can use it. It's fine.
You have something that's giving you dex. What do you have? You have nothing on you. You have your hand slots free. The belt gives. Oh yeah, you could wear it. The belt gives you +4 strength, dexterity, constitution. Then you put the gloves on, your dex will go up another 2.
Yeah, I know Claudius has the glove of dexterity +4. But they have another magical effect that he uses because he can switch his rod around as a free action.
Everything dealing with dex now is another 2. Dex is 25. Which means your AC is 32. Hey, what's your armor? Before I do all that shit. Next little chain shirt, max dexterity bonus is +6. Okay, that's not gonna help. But your reflexes up. Your CMD is up. CMD is 46. Okay, what else is dexterity based? Your damage, your bleed. The bleed would be at 7 bleed. Oh god, all these skills. 28 acrobatics. 28 acrobatics. +10. is plus 12. Stealth is plus. That's it. And damage. I get all the damage. Damage was up another 1 point. That, the pepper box, and the blunderbuss. Right? Yeah. You have gun training. You have gun training on blunderbuss too, right? Gun training. Yeah. Rifle, pepper box, plus the blunderbuss. Is that it? Am I missing anything dex related? Oh, initiative. Initiative is now plus 7 with and plus 9 with grip. Nothing for the AC. That's good. Alright, finals. Set. The last thing he has greater sniper goggles.
Well, I guess
Which
that's gonna go straight to.
Ooh.
greater sniper goggles.
What we
The goggles allows the wearer to make range sneak attacks from any distance,
Let's wait a minute.
and the wearer gains +2 circumstance bonus on each sneak attack when making a attack at any range. That's like the ultimate fucking rogue. It's like the ultimate rogue item right there. Sneak attack at any range.
Pretty much.
It's normally 30 feet.
How far away can you sneak attack with that?
30 feet is the max, but with that, any range.
Anywhere?
Any distance.
Oh, wow. I'm willing to make a rogue sniper just to
Let's
get
say
that as an end goal, end game item.
he's get a rogue. You just sit
Holy
somewhere
crap.
like 200 feet
Dude,
away.
even if I was a level 13 major, you know what? My next level is rogue.
I would
But
say those
final,
goggles are dangerous for a fucking assassin sniper.
God, like if I could use that.
Well, I guess
The only
Farmer's
benefit,
next 2 levels is rogue.
the only drawback is obviously being, unless it's a wide open fucking area, people could have an easier time hiding. But
That's what I was going to say. Let's investigate this hole right down here.
I need sneak attack damage now.
Next 2 levels, man, rogue.
how long?
Nah, it's not been max.
I had to see how long that blade barrier was.
Oh, don't worry, Spell Resistance already got through that.
All right, well, I know you can walk through it fine. So can the drama. So can Cynthia. But that doesn't mean the rest of the party can.
You could train with Final. You could train with Kai.
That's funny.
Teach you the ways of the rogue, of the assassin.
That's why comes a paladin next.
Sneak attack.
And then
80 feet.
Then there's a feat also that gives you an additional 2d6 to sneak attack. Boom, right there, man. 46 sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Yo, Michelle, you ever see Lewis's face whenever you say shit? I'd be like, yo, let's all be a paladin next level. I think his face be looking like.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Paladin.
Yo, I could sneak
Oh,
attack.
it's combat readiness. Okay, that's on still.
Yeah, let me see. Alright, but anyway, you gonna open up this vision right here or no?
And you guys got the jackpot. That's good though. Let's go.
Cynthia's shit.
What, you read off the items?
I read off the items. I'm trying to see if any.
I got a role play with Metro.
I'm trying to see if any buffs.
Last thing I heard was Mithril shirt.
I got a role play with Metro before we move on. Whenever you guys are ready.
All right, well then let's role play. Let's go. I ain't afraid.
All right.
Man, the sun is fucking cooking me out here. I look all dark and shit.
Oh, you have greater invisibility still on. This guy causes invisibility.
Who Who has greater invisibility?
You.
I have it on you as a buff. That was never taken
I
off,
do.
was it? Yeah.
All this time I was getting targeted with stuff that I shouldn't have been getting targeted with.
That shit's sitting on your buff list, like
I forgot I had that on.
I
And I was
forgot
being
too.
targeted all the time.
Yeah,
Damn.
I remember that. Hey, he's over here getting targeted and shit, and he's supposed to be invisible.
Claudius,
That's true. You should give me that stuff.
Claudius, where are you?
Okay, he has Arcane Sight on, Bark Skin is on, Battle Magic Perception, Create Magic to Contingency, Detect Scry, Dragon Sight, Elixir of Hiding is on.
God damn.
Perception, the Eyes of the Aberrant. Yeah, Greater Invisibility. I don't remember. I don't even know when he casted it. Must have been a while back. How long does it last? One round. Oh, then that shit wore off by now. Never mind. Maybe you know what it was. I think maybe it was on way back, and I forgot to take it off after it wore off. It's only gonna last 25 rounds. Right? All right, Greater Mage Armor. All this lasts hours and hours. So just making sure everything. Extended Shield. That's the one. Let's see. Everybody's been 8. Everybody's got 8 on again. Blessed Aim, I think is Blessed Aim is still on. Death War going low. Create a magic weapon. Okay.
I must have used that greater invisibility maybe in a different battle, maybe.
I think so. But good thing it only lasts 25 rounds. Like that way, I know it was definitely off in this fight. I know the party had like 2-minute break before the other enemy showed up. All right then.
So Claudius goes to Mesro. We're like Mesro. We're everyone here. We're stressed. One thing that I've not taken your concerns into heart. I am, however, at this moment, it's not practical or logical or the smart thing to do to take him back to town. And I am willing to compromise. You can put him in one of my rope tricks and hope that they're not discovered. We can return for them, assuming we're successful. If we are to perish, then it will make a difference.
Are you saying this telepathically or like personally to Metro?
What? Well,
He's talking to everybody.
He's talking to everyone. He's talking in the telepathically bomb thing. He don't talk out loud. He only talks out loud when he's casting spells.
Verladen says, while I'm sure that Metsuar's sensibilities are important. Right now, I would really prefer if we kept the mental airways clear of any sort of chatter outside of the immediate warnings of our surroundings. So I'm distracted hearing you talk to Metsuar about his feelings on our enemies. Currently, I kind of feel we just focus on what we have here. That would be great. Although I'm not trying to quiet your concerns about Metsuar, but I would appreciate it if you did it in voice to him while we focus on other things.
Actually, man, something though.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
Our enemies have capabilities to teleport, to teleportation magic. If they were to come back here and disenchant this ice spell on Gale, it will not bode well for us. So I think it's prudent that at least we try to hide her. So Claudia is gonna go to. Is there a place where there was like a darkness cast?
Yeah, over here.
Where?
In this corner where I'm let me put my character there. Right over here. This is where darkness is cast, right over here.
So
How long would that spell effect last, Lewis?
Oh, the solid fog.
The darkness, you mean?
Oh, her darkness.
Yeah.
Deeper darkness.
Cynthia,
Oh, She casted it on an object. She had a coin. All you gotta do is pick up the coin and stuff it somewhere.
Is the coin still like in the ground somewhere? Or
Yeah, it's on the ground. She like threw it on the ground after she
and that effect will last like hours, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
Cynthia goes over to Claudius and she says, Claudius, I have 2 scrolls on me of a zone of respite prayers. These prayers pretty much hedge out any sort of interdimensional or interplanar travel. The only issue is it's a prayer that I would want to do in a preparatory manner because it takes 10 minutes to cast this spell. However, if we were to cast it now over the fallen foes that are here, we would at least be able to prevent anyone from teleporting into this area. We'd force them to have to encounter us by physically getting here themselves. Would you prefer for me to do that over the area?
that would take too long. Plus, a rope trick, I could cast the spell over and over. It's not really going to deplete my resources. Claudius, he starts casting rope trick, Lewis, around this area. And let me see, the rope trick will fit up to like 8 people, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then he's still concentrating on his telekinesis. So he's gonna try and bring them over and put them, in there.
Well, they're like objects now because they're like sitting there. So you just have to do an object. Like moving the person.
The object is even better. That means I can just lift them, no problem.
No, he could lift everyone there except Gao. Gao's too heavy.
Gao's probably too heavy. So the strong people in the party gotta. I mean, he could try and help with the telekinesis, but some muscle's gonna.
Want me to lift him up?
How much he weighs? A lot, right? A ton?
Gao?
Yeah.
Especially in ice form, yeah, like a ton.
Can I put it on a body?
1,500 pounds.
All right. Well, Claudius does knowledge engineering. He's very good at math. I'm sure he could devise some sort of like pulley device real quickly. The ropes that we have or whatever. So then like the party members can use their muscles to get it up there. As a matter of fact, the rope trick itself has a rope as well. That's very strong, I think.
Wait. So he does what?
It takes out a scroll of zone of respite, the one that's widened. She starts casting it. I'm sorry, Claudius. This is gonna have to be tripping. I'm not building a pulley system. I'm not trying to build a pyramid, nigga. He's tripping.
I'm trying to build a pyramid. That's a 30-foot cube per level. Is widened?
Yeah, scroll case number 9, widened zone of respite. Cast
region is temporarily
What is he trying to do?
Summoning and calling
spells. He's casting a spell that fucking just lives in there.
Gate spell may not be created. Retreat to the edge of the enter. Oh, I need a spell command. Create a region temporarily. Because spells that use other
create a region that is temporarily proof against.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. It's 20-foot radius emanation centered on you.
No, it's a duration. There's an area that says 30-foot cube.
That's the manual of the plane. They updated it in spell
command. I didn't get the update.
They changed it. It's level 5 cleric, 20-foot radius emanation centered on you. Stops. I was gonna say for fucking. What was it before? Third level spell that did all that? Yeah, I'm glad they changed it. The 5th one was more
This is better, actually. It's more useful because now I can cast this in combat.
Centered on you. Spells and abilities that use other planes like Dimension Door, Teleport, blah, 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 blah. Summoning calling spells don't function while they're in it. Gate spells can't be created while it's in it. Creatures uncodetermined. You must retreat to the edge of the zone and cannot enter the corresponding area.
That's actually better. It's the way it was before. It made it so that it was only a downtime spell because it's like 10 minutes to cast it. You can never cast that in combat. It'll take you the entire combat to do it. So I'm glad Raiders breaks down. That's even better. Cool. I can use it in combat. You can even use it now. Well, whatever you guys want to do with Gavin, enjoy your lives. I'm ready to move on though.
Leave it there then?
Yeah.
That was satisfying.
If she comes back, she comes back. There's nothing you can
Yeah.
do about it. You don't got time or the resources to really do anything about it.
I mean, we can always do what Simon suggested. Just break it. He ain't even saying anything. Let's just leave it there.
Vanilla ain't going out his way to do it. Cynthia's morally obligated not to. We know Metsuwar ain't going to do it. So it really just comes down to
Claudia's ain't gonna do
either
it either.
you or I know that if you really cared about it, will go after finish off Gal.
That makes no sense. Claudius doesn't kill. When have you ever seen Claudius kill anything?
Right. I guess it just comes down to like how
would you even suggest that Claudius will kill it? Claudius doesn't kill.
Our life, son.
Because Zion feel like popping off. You really can't. You know, Zion's a grown man.
It's not about killing. Like basically,
Zion was a great Metsuwar, so let's just continue.
Anyways, I just have a feeling that before this quest is over, we might see Gaio again.
Third time, right? Yeah, what was that dude? Angel Bull?
We might not get lucky next time with that he rolled a 1 and save, or she rolled a 1 and
To
save.
be honest with you, if I was Gal, man, I wouldn't even bother anymore. The first time she got away, I would have been scared to death after the first time. Somebody fucking encased me, paralyzed me, and the next thing you know, I woke up surrounded by pure stone and I couldn't breathe. I'd be fucking scared. Then she came back the second time, got turned into a stone fucking ice statue. She basically died twice. I would not try to chance it a third time. But then again, it's a fantasy game, so you know.
She didn't get scared. She got mad. She raged.
Right, I'm saying it's a fantasy game.
It's like the
Hulk.
Hulk.
You know, it's different. Like, some
funny,
characters don't really care about their lives.
You know, it's funny. In real life, your logic would apply because barbarians, they weren't afraid of shit. But when it came to anything spiritual or voodoo, whatever, they were afraid. Like that's
like
how
go out of your way to try and kill like a high level.
Barbarian characters with that.
Nah, not in D&D though.
Yeah, there
Barbarians
is.
are immune
Yeah, there
to
is.
spellcasters. They're not afraid of spellcasters.
There's a lot of barbarian characters that have that are anti-spellcaster where they.
I've never seen them.
Or they even have
barbarians are not afraid of spellcasters.
They even have abilities like you can even give them abilities to fight against magic.
No, that's what I'm saying. Barbarians in D&D are not afraid of spellcasters or priests or any of that stuff. In real life, they were though.
Oh well, the ones that build up defensive, the ones that build up defenses against it are already naturally afraid.
A shaman will protect us.
The ones that build up defenses against it are already naturally afraid of it. That's why they got the defenses for it.
Yeah, let's continue that. That's true, Gail.
Can you take down the fog of war for that little alcove over there?
We're talking an average barbarian.
Lewis,
he's going down.
Claudius will use one of his Pearl of Powers, level 2, to regain his rope trick again.
We out. Let's work on that.
More stones down that way.
Hold on, I didn't get to it yet. I got 20 things. Where's the pearl? There it is. Pearl of power. Pearl of power. There we go.
She'll take that. No, she was.
What?
She'll take that. I heard what Isaac Gal just told. Said that's Lewis. That's Pichardo's character when he powers up.
Oh yeah.
30 seconds. Go to 30 seconds of that video. That shit
Oh, 30 seconds. All right. Okay. I'll skip. All right. Oh, it's almost over.
ならばシャルティア、悪いが戦闘開始までそのまま待っていてもらうぞ。フライ、ブレスオブマジックキャスター。
Oh shit, you're right.
No, wait, what you watching?
Yo, what anime is this?
Oh, I've seen that video. He's casting like every buff in the fucking game. You know what's funny? One mage's disjunction will just destroy him. He's still going. Like, it's crazy.
No, this guy beats Claudius.
This motherfucker doesn't stop for like 2 minutes. Like, how you gonna cast like 2 minutes worth of buffs?
I'm going into a minute now. Now let's begin.
Nah,
that's Darren's character right there in a nutshell.
no, that's you didn't even know the backstory to it. Like he doesn't even have his gear on. With his gear, he's unbeatable. So they said you have to fight this person with naked. That's why he's naked. You see, he just has a brown shirt on.
Oh yeah.
And he has to just use his magic.
Maybe I need a true Archmage gear too. I got powerful magic, but not really crazy gear though.
Like, if you see Lord Isaac,
All right. What's Claudius's though?
What? What's Claudius what?
You sent something. How far does your blind sense go?
Let me see.
Blind sense goes out to 125 feet.
125 feet? Yeah.
Where's he at right now? Here. Should be 25 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right here. Sense. Your dragon sight ability. Your dragon sight spell, I should say, enhanced your senses greatly, as if it was equal to a dragon. You sense like a massive form of air shifting, shifting wildly, and it's coming closer. It's coming down the hall at pretty fast speed, and the rest of your characters can actually feel even like the rest of the characters in here. You start to kind of feel like a draft, like the wind was coming down the tunnel.
From which side? North side.
From the north.
Mm-hmm. Everyone. I sense a strong air force from north from us. We should take cover. Something is approaching us. He starts moving down here.
it looks like an air elemental elder.
You don't see shit. Okay?
How the hell would you know that? I have to discern that first.
But nigga, it says it right up there. It's on the map. I see it coming right at us. You don't see that shit at the top just falling down the hallway?
Well, Son of Fog is still up, right?
Oh, is it?
Still
Okay.
up, but severe winds will disperse
Yeah,
it.
it's blowing that shit around.
One round. It's in, you sense it coming down real fast.
Everyone, take cover. Especially me. Hold on. Why's my niggas not taking cover? Cynthia, move your ass. Get over here. Mentor grabs Cynthia, picks her up, brings her over here. Yo, Watson, you Cynthia into like a corner or something, dog. I thought we're supposed to be hiding.
I thought it was supposed to be rolling initiative. Combat's supposed to be initiative.
Nah, nigga, come on. So we gotta play like real life. You don't just stand there and watch a fucking tornado come towards you.
I know.
If it was real life and I was a cleric and had the power to be able to summon an entire league that could wash out half an army, I probably would stand there and deal with the elemental. So no, in real life, I would not run the high. The paladin's not behind. I do something about it. You go run the high.
Well, if you there, I'm there. How about that?
I believe that Almeida will carry you through.
I believe too. Almeida will give me power unless I win the ring.
Nah, nigga, you believe he's still gonna give you power and that's the God you believe in. Hey,
yeah.
Nigga's the saint of Aeon. Well, this creature is either summoned or called, and so it turns out Bone of Respite will be used after all. Where's my go? I'm not trying to deal with this nigga in my face. Fucking Mia. Chill. Get away from me! Zone of Respite.
Maybe if we go over to the plane of air, it would go home.
But you can't inside this
He
zone
said
of
it would
Respite.
go home. Oh, shit.
Well, I think it
Respite.
refers home.
Did you catch that?
I'm about to, is my goal.
Essentially, my only problem is like it can disperse. It's in whirlwind form. It can disperse the solid 5, but does it get slowed by it? Probably not.
Does it have to be in it in order to
Like it moved into it.
I imagine it would have to blow the fog away first without being in it. You know what I mean? Because like it wouldn't make any sense. I mean, it would move through it, but then it would suffer the penalty for
I
moving
was
through
gonna
it.
say moving through
And
it, and it
then
doesn't,
blow
and
through
it doesn't
it would be
disperse until.
right. I don't think it would be stupid enough to do that. It would
doesn't
blow it
disperse
away
until the
first.
full
And then
one
you
round. It takes 1 round for it to disperse. I don't think it can move normal speed through it. Is what I'm trying to think.
right.
Well, it's all fine, right?
Any creature attempting to move through it, regardless of its normal speed, it takes minus 2 penalty. Vapors prevent effective rain. Each 10 feet of vapor that passes through reduces from the creature can. Unlike a severe wind can disperse it. It's not wind blowing across it, it's the actual creature going into it, but the creature is also a whirlwind. That's where the dilemma is in.
In its form, is there any sort of text that say that it counts as a wind that blows like
Saying it's transferred into a whirlwind, yeah.
But is the mechanics for it only damage, or is it like...
No, it's actual wind. Like, you can get sucked up into it if it goes through you. Like, if it moves into you, you can get sucked up into it. And roll around inside of it.
So what's the mechanic for it, though? Is it? I actually can't tell me. Never mind. But I'm just saying, if it's a special ability for an attack, then I don't think that really.
No, it turns into a whirlwind.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the rule as intended. If it's intended to actually blow away, to count as like a counter against aerial or gas attacks, like as in like this, it constantly blows air away, then that makes sense. But if like the mechanic is clearly used for combat, meaning it's under like a special ability or a special attack, then I guess it would mean that it should
No,
be
it just
a
sucks.
passive
It
ability.
just sucks things up that are in it. Maybe it just sucks the fog into it. I don't think the fog would disperse then.
So
If
if
it's
it
more of
sucks
a,
it
if
up,
it's
then
more
it's
of a
not pushing
vac,
it
if
away.
it's more of a vacuum,
If it's sucking it up,
it's
instead
a
of pushing
whirlwind.
it
It's
away.
more. I guess it's because it's more of a vacuum. It's not really. It's not pushing anything away. So it would just be affected by the fog. What's the fog? It goes up 20 feet, doesn't it? And it's a 30-foot.
Yeah, but then again, no, Louis,
It'll
because
just fly.
like
Yeah, I'll just have it fly over it.
if
Then.
you had a whirlwind would disperse air.
If it's in the fog, it's just swirling the fog together. It's not really dispersing it. It's not like wind is pushing against it. It's just swirling. And he can't carry the. He can't. It's solid fog. It's not like he can carry the wind. He can't carry the fog with it. It's just gonna stay in place. Yeah. It's not. You're right. It's not gonna disperse it at all. I think it would have mentioned that if it could.
All right, Claudius goes.
Well, in that case, hold on. Where do I have it? Up here.
Claudius goes to the rest of the party. We shouldn't waste our time and resources fighting that mindless creature. We should go through this corridor towards where Newland was trying to run away towards.
I agree.
My
That
wall of
creature was
force.
set here to kill us and drain us of our more resources.
The wall of force here prevent the elemental from getting through. Let's just teleport right through it. So everyone gather up. Claudius, run towards the wall over here. Wall of force.
Hold on.
Right. I stand next to Zion. I'll say, Zion, you want to drink about the cancer before we take this trip?
You know, I think I'll take you up
Since
on
hold
that.
on, since Claudius detected it here as it was moving.
This is the hard stuff.
So
You're ready.
that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Tell me how you like it.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Definitely stronger than anything I've ever had.
17.
This was clearly made for you.
Well, Claudius is
18.
a connoisseur of alcohol.
Well, if it's a whirlwind form going across the ground, it's going to get stuck right at the fog.
He's spending all this time in this whirlwind. We're about to bypass his encounter. So let's just
Wait, what are you trying to do?
everyone gather up. I don't know what the drama's up there. Have him move to us. Claude is gonna dimension door everyone towards this other side of the wall of force. Boom. Encounter over.
He said boom.
He said
But
boom,
you do.
encounter
But Lena
over.
points out that we're going back in the opposite direction that we came from.
We haven't gone through this corridor.
No, but that's true. But it's in the direction that we came from.
Is it?
Yeah, we came from that direction.
No.
Not from this. Not just. We came when we entered the temple. We're coming from west, we're coming from east, going west. So,
well, Claudius.
So we're going back east, pretty much.
But there's a reason why Newland went down this corridor.
Newland was going down
That's
this corridor.
true.
That's what Claudius said.
But he was panicked.
But Newland was trying to get away, and he was under the influence of a spell. So.
No. Well, he's trying to get to safety. Obviously, he was going this way, so he was onto something.
All right, we'll see.
The only reason that cleric even teleported away was because Claudius made that wall of force. She looked like she was trying to run towards this corridor also.
But then again, didn't what you call it come from the north?
Right,
If there's not. Listen, if there's not, Claudius goes like, listen, there's no point arguing. We'll go to the other side, explore. If there's
Hold
nothing,
on.
then
That's
we turn
hold
back.
on. Wait. That's
True.
hold on. That's where it when he got detected by Claudius. It came down. Like I said, it came down really fast. Surprise round. So I can only give it one action. It flew over the solid 5, flew over the barrier. It's up in the air, 30 feet high. It's up. It's
How?
right. It stopped
The
right
ceiling
there.
isn't 30 feet high.
The ceiling is 30 feet high.
The ceiling is 20
The
feet.
solid fog didn't
The
fly
fog and the barrier is 20 feet. Just flew over it.
I guess I'm tripping. 'Cause maybe I'm thinking of a different encounter.
Over here in this room, it was 15 foot high. That's why I have it marked right here.
Ah, okay. That's what I'm thinking too.
Shoot, that hallway is about 15 feet high where your character is, and I should mark that.
Oh, so he flew over the solid fog?
He just flew over the fog and the barrier.
Doesn't that reduce your movement, though, when you have to fly up diagonally or whatever?
Nah, they do it as a free action. It's a fucking tornado.
No, I didn't have it going to. I had it. It's in its normal form. It can go whirlwind form, which is what it's trying to do. No, it was already up in the air. It was just flying straight ahead from down the hall. That's all it was doing.
So we roll initiative since it used up.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Roll initiative.
Alright.
Like I said, it moves extremely fast. From what you can see, in one move, it moved 100 feet.
Alright, well, I'll put my cards back with it.
Damn,
But I'm still going to
that nigga drank that alcohol.
I'm drunk as hell.
that one drink of my decanter. Look at this nigga's roll, son. Now you see why I'm so sluggish. I think it's 8 fucking tornadoes. Like, what's going on?
Should have gave some of that to Claudius.
Claudius can't fight movies, right?
Oh, shit. What's his dex thing? Oh, okay. Something actually beat Claudius initiative.
What?
Oh, no, it didn't. Never mind. I thought I rolled high enough. Now, for a second, I thought, what the fuck? Elemental beat you in initiative. It did not. Cynthia.
put my cards back where they were before.
Blessing of the Silver Heavens. That's what it was.
How much was losing this monster?
Mexora plus Mexora's is 17. Rhinos was a 10. Been drunk. He's still high off his kill.
And drunk.
Nah, that's what gave some alcohol. It's just that's why.
What'd you get for the initiative for the team? I didn't even know she messaged me.
Oh, Shelly?
Yeah. She messaged me an hour ago. I'm drunk as fuck. Why did she fucking drink?
Wait, she's away?
No, she was an hour ago. I didn't even. My phone was on silent. I didn't even get the message.
She wanted that.
What's the
Pretty much.
current his bonus to his initiative again?
Adam 6. So wait, he gets.
I got 12 points.
Wait, was it 6? Common Radius gave him 6, didn't it?
Yeah, put on
Plus 13. No, it's not that high. That's crazy for a first level. It's crazy already enough as for a first level spell.
It's
plus
I'll do
6.
my total is plus 11.
It's plus 13.
Plus 13. Let's go.
Don't think that might do shit on this.
19.
But they have baby number 3.
Plus 6.
She's like, you better wake me up. Let that
She has a plus 7. So Cynthia got a 23.
God damn. Cynthia got a 23. Armando. About the hot burger. Same time tomorrow.
I call all the characters moved. I don't even remember where they were before.
I don't know what measures. That's
Right.
okay, so I'm going back.
Claudius.
That's just right here. Right in the middle, just staring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You all can control your own character. Wherever they are left when I start an encounter is where they are. So you want them to be in a safer. Feel free to move. If there's no combat, feel free to move them constantly. Or let me know where they're or even let me know hey, my guys will be here now. So just in case you in case I want to check to see if you sprung a trap or anything like that. But
nah, I'm standing right behind. I'm standing right in front of Cynthia. Like, I will protect you always.
That was Claudius' turn with his insane fast reflexes.
Well, Claudius was the first one to sense that creature.
Yeah, if he was the first one to sense it, then he would.
Well, it was like more than 125 feet away, and he told everyone, "Hey, something is coming," and he started running. I mean, if people stay there, daft. I mean, that's on them.
Okay, so he ran over here then, because only him and the elemental could have acted.
That's what I'm saying. They're the only, whether it's 120 feet doesn't matter. That motherfucker.
So Claudius went over here.
Right.
As his move action, as his surprise round move action. The air elemental came straight down the hall, and the elemental's done. So we go back. Now we're at the top of the round again. Claudius goes again.
So Claudius, he's like, we shouldn't be wasting time with that elemental. That was probably the summoner that sent that to us to waste our resources. Everyone, gather up. We gotta teleport past this wall of force. So he's not ready in action until everyone is within his vicinity. And he's gonna teleport the party to the other side. Wait, ready in action is it's a standard action, right?
Yeah.
Wait, let me make sure that I have a teleport.
You have a teleport ready instead of.
Right, because otherwise it's a full round action.
Or even if you have a scroll.
Yeah. Well, he has greater teleport, so I guess he can use that. Because he don't got dimension door prepared. Yeah, he'll use greater teleport. All right, yeah. So he's ready in action.
Elemental. Right, that thing came so fast. So fast. And now it goes into whirlwind. As soon as it gets past it.
Where's that green thing?
What Cynthia. Magic circle against. Is that 10-foot radius? The 10-foot radius. It tries to go to. So it flies. 1, 2. It tries to go for Metzor and Cynthia, but Cynthia's glowing. She has this silver globe, this translucent silver globe of heavenly energy, fucking briefly shimmers around Metzor and Cynthia as it tries to as the whirlwind tries to move towards you, and it veers it off in a way.
He's a summon.
Summoned that can't.
Because if he was called, he would have been
Couldn't get near you guys. So Mitsuo, you're ready. You saw the whirlwind coming. You were ready to like, come take me away. You were ready to like dodge. You were ready to like maneuver yourself inside of the whirlwind, testing your books, testing your monk skills, and then it stops and it just moves past you guys. Like, nope, can't do it.
Cynthia looks over at Mitsuo and says, because of Elmater, all is well.
Praise God.
So it's 4 squares. I need to draw. Draw her. I don't know why I haven't done this before. Draw her. Or
That means Mitsuo, you too can activate your ability.
I know.
My question is, how do you get past New Drama, Lou? Because New Drama also has the same aura on.
Well, drama, where the hell is
Once you turn her off?
she didn't want her glow with vulnerability getting away with people's spells. She's been having it off. She's seen how mess shit kept fuck people up a few times.
That's what I'm not. I don't know why.
You think you got higher wisdom than Mesmer? Or act like she does? That air elemental looks like the Michelin tire guy. Right? You know that big white Michelin, the logo?
The Michelin man.
Look at the face.
Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking for. I wasn't sure how this got centered. So then treat the size of the spell's point of origin and measure the spell's area from the edges of the creature's space. Down there, 30 foot over 50 foot. So then her radius. Shit that always is centered on you, I always get confused.
Elevate. Only your obligation is to set it straight.
What? Three adjacent squares are affected and 5 adjacent squares that are unaffected. Why would it be 5? Oh. Point about just okay. Got it. Alright, now that that's cleared up, then it would be she splits. So it would be 10 feet here, so there's her. Where the fuck? No! I want the square drawn. Give me a square. Give me a square.
Michelin Man?
Hmm?
Is it Michelin Man? Or is it the Tiger? Michelin Man? Or Stay Puft Cream Puff?
But look at Shackled City Group and what's up.
I did, I see it.
You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it look like it? Yeah.
It's too funny.
Same color too.
Shit. That's the square, so it's
Yo, it was mad fucking hot.
oh. Here's Cynthia's radius. So it just moves around them like nope. I can't do it. And it just goes. Of course, it ends up using it like.
So how much you know to it walks down?
Can't go after the lane them either because the lane, yeah, because you can't. So it squeezes into this fucking hole and goes after. Stops here, right on top. Right on top of.
How the fuck did you get over there?
It flew. It went. It was going for you guys. It couldn't get near you, so it just fucking flew down here and flew into there.
What the fuck?
God damn.
Yo, fucking cracking up right now. This shit just plot. This shit
Is it cramped enough for him? Damn.
This shit, oh my god. So
How do you even see Claudius though?
yeah, I see Zion, and when I see Zion, I see you in the back. Like, okay, I'm motherfucking you.
Yeah, it seems Zion. So we went down out towards Zion, and they just decided to go down the hall and suck. Cause it can, and it stopped. Yeah, it stopped right there. Does not provoke if attacks opportunity while it's in this form. Anyone that's caught in it now must make in it another creature touches or enters the elemental moves into it. Creatures one or more size categories smaller than the elemental might take damage when caught in the whirlwind. May be lifted up into the air. Any of it must make a reflex save. When it comes into contact with the whirlwind. It's time for that reflex. Claudius and Zino.
Was Sino next to Claudius or not?
Yeah, I was standing right here.
Oh, it affects anybody it goes through. So even it went through Zino, which means he needs to roll a reflex. And Zino passed.
Yeah, I got work in the morning. So on my turn, I activate my holy aura. It moved me.
What happens if he passed? Nothing.
Nothing.
Must succeed on reflex saves when it comes to contact or take the indicated damage. Must also succeed on a second reflex. Or roll another reflex.
Right, fail.
I'm gonna skill to reroll that.
Grit point.
Grit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give you your grit for fucking.
Oh my god.
Did you get? Woo!
I failed.
Still failed.
Anyways, I'm using an immediate action.
You have 4 grit points left. Immediate action.
Yeah, people are too slow. Claudia's gonna
Zyno got you got sucked up into the whirlwind, and you take 2d8 damage.
Claudia's gonna brute jaunt this other side over here.
Smarty pants.
Sorry, you were too slow, Simon.
Immediate action went. He said,
See, I was
"Fuck
hoping that
you."
to Claudia. Get it?
Nobody's hurting me. Fuck this shit.
I think I seen that shit coming down the hallway. So,
Dude, I try to tell people, everybody gather up, but I guess the reaction, the reflex was
You were suspended in the powerful winds, and you will automatically take 2d8 damage each round.
Oh, that's it.
You can a creature that can fly is allowed a reflex to escape each round.
You can fly.
Yeah.
Is your fly?
I
Are
was
you
expecting
flying?
something like 26 damage or some shit. I would have stayed there too.
he's not flying right now.
Creatures trapped in a whirlwind cannot move except go where the elemental carries them.
How long?
until it stops whirlwinding.
Oh, damn.
How long did it work for?
So I'm gonna put you in with the.
Yo, got swallowed up. Midtown got.
That motherfucker's gone.
I could fight him in the whirlwind.
I fucking can't, nigga. You shoot me.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I got work at 6, so my turn. Turn my holy aura on and see if the shit what's it gonna do? Will it disappear or how does that work?
Well, it's not your turn yet.
I know what it is. I gotta go to sleep. It's like I work in 4 hours. Actually, I guess I could wait.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
When you draw the phone, I gotta do that shit. So let's see what she does. One time we were supposed to get our auras on.
She's making an attack. She had a bigger bunch than me.
Yo, can you make it resign like banging against the glass? Claudius is full first. You just see his face scrubbing against it.
What was that?
You know, when someone hits a piece of glass against the wall, with their face, in cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
You see Zino banging against the shit,
Yeah, against the wall of force, right? Boom. All bloody and so. Like, oh, damn. Man, that must hurt. He's strong. He'll survive.
20.
Yeah, we just do that.
Oh, and it hits.
Let's see.
God.
Let's see this.
So she dealt 11 damage.
Well, there you go. What the hell? Darren just left?
Yeah, he said he had to go.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna finish the round though. Jama went, she attacked, she dealt 11 points of damage to it. It has damage reduction 10. Cynthia's turn. You guys see Zynos get sucked up into it.
To make a joke. I was like, Darren, look, Zyno finally got hit. You always say you don't get hit.
Right.
He's always
I
saying
before he left.
he's always saying some shit.
I wonder what would happen if I did
Next time, Simon.
if I did banana transposition between Zyno and myself. Would the elemental be forced to move?
Oh, he can still attack. You just get a minus 2
1.
minus 2 to your attacks. Minus 4 to your attacks if it's a range attack. Would you what? Cynthia, what?
I was saying if Cynthia were to just switch places with Zyno, would that force the elemental to leave that space? Like if Cynthia
If she did that, it would break the magic circle against it. Because if you force those barriers against the creature, then the creature is no longer affected by it. So she'll be in the whirlwind, and the magic circle won't work against that particular elemental anymore. The protection, you would break the protection that it offered against it.
That thing is 100 feet.
It's an for those with knowledge planes, this is Elder Air Elemental.
I barely made it.
Elder Air Elemental.
Barely made it.
They got damage reduction 10. They can obviously turn to a whirlwind.
Is there any way I can move my aura with me, dude?
They got average intelligence. Obviously, you guys know it's summon. Fly speed of 100 feet with perfect maneuverability. They can slam with vortexes of air. They can make 2 slam attacks. Their whirlwind doesn't. It lasts as long as. Like, the more powerful the elemental, the longer it lasts. So it's not. The whirlwind. It can't permanently stay in whirlwind form. Considering how big it is, it can stay in it for a pretty good amount of time. Enough to bash Zyno around, several dozen times before he finally. Cynthia's blood.
Cynthia moves there. Can I use that wand of magic that's on it?
Yep, doesn't expose. Roller use magic device.
Actually, if I attack it, does that doesn't that only works for sanctuary, right? Attacking it won't break my magic circle, would it?
No. You must overcome a creature's spray. It doesn't have spells. It'll keep it at bay. No. Oh, wait.
Because I could be
Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, never mind. Magic circle against evil. No non-good somehow. Okay, so it's not a good creature. It's not evil, but it's not good either. Okay. You're fine. I said no non-good summon creatures can enter. But it's not good. I got confused. I thought it was trying to say evil creatures only. But this works on neutral and evil creatures. Keeps it at bay. Yeah, keeps it at bay. You can attack it, no problem. As long as you don't, it just can't get near you. But you can do whatever you want to it.
Alright, so I rolled 13 plus 20 for my use magic device and the wand.
What'd you get?
For my use magic device, I passed.
So 5d4 plus 5. Empowered. Plus 5 plus 50%. And then it's the layman's go.
The layman can't evoke it because this thing doesn't have an intelligence score, does it?
It does.
And it does? Alright, so then I can evoke it. Because it has a language too. Alright, so layman. No. 5d4. We said 5d4 plus what?
Plus 5.
7, 10,
What would happen?
16 plus 5, 21 damage total.
Why didn't the Dharma activate that ability that Cynthia had?
Huh?
Wouldn't that keep the elemental there?
I didn't hear that question. What'd you say?
You said before that the drama has the same ability that Cynthia has. You know, that aura
She
around.
couldn't activate it in time because she went after it.
Oh, okay. If she
Yeah.
were to activate it now, or let's say Cynthia were to move up, would that mean that creature will be like pincer there? And then all we
Yeah,
have to do is
it could be trapped there. I
it
think
could be
the
trapped there, and
the dramas extends out to 20 feet, so like they could
then
trap it there.
we could put Relatable in the front line and trying to stab Cyanide, and then they won't be able to. You know, you see that ability that Cynthia in the drama has? It's like a barrier, pretty much.
Right.
Or would you get 21?
Mm-hmm. 21 damage.
So half of that, so you did 31 damage. Took all that damage.
No, it's not 31 damage. It's 21 damage total. I added the bonus to
Oh,
the.
you added the 50%
Yeah.
already?
Oh no, I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't add the 50%.
Oh yeah, it's 21. And then
That was
half
a
of 21 is 10 down. So 31 damage. Lena.
Later. 5, 10, 15.
I mean, he probably didn't have to vote. He could, characters could tell it's trying to suck everybody up into a war.
Trying to think. If I provoke him to attack me, but he can't attack me physically because he can't get close to me, he would still be forced to attack me with range. So I just wanted to move out of that space. If he moves, you're saying he moves, he automatically carries Zyno with him?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck. If I evoke him, I could make him move, but I don't want him to move with Zyno. He has a lot of speed. If he decides to just fucking leave with Zyno, he's fucking run off the ground.
Oh shit. It's also creating a swirling cloud of debris centered on the elemental and has a diameter equal to half its height, so a diameter of 20 feet. The cloud obscures all vision, including dark vision beyond 5 feet. Creatures 5 feet away have concealment.
Oh shit. Can't see him. Because of the debris.
Yeah.
But it's just concealment, right?
It's concealment if you're 5 feet away. It's total concealment. Those further
Total
away.
concealment? So does that go for him too, right? It's concealment. It goes both ways. So does that mean any creature beyond that debris aura, it has like 50% miss chance against? Or does it see through the debris itself too? Which would be pretty weird, because that means that's X-ray vision.
Close. Well, I mean, it just moves across. It can see 5 feet in front of it.
So it can't see beyond 5 feet in front of it either because of the debris? Is that a constant ability? Is it passive, or is it something to activate?
It's constant.
So
if his base is touching, which is what it's doing, his base is touching the ground. It's creating a swirling cloud of debris. So it's just,
so at all
it's
times
literally
it
a
can't see more
tornado.
than 5
It's just
feet around
moving. It's just got so much speed. It just moves all over the place, grabbing everybody it can see.
All right, so then Cynthia says this thing can't see beyond 5 feet. So if we can stealth, we could avoid this creature. It's blind beyond 5 feet.
Yeah. It's got about 200 feet worth of speed to each turn to check the area, to just glide all over the entire area.
Yeah, that doesn't work though, because like if you're blind, all that movement doesn't mean shit because you got reducement to movement because you can't see.
No, it's not blind. You can still see 5 feet in front of it.
Well, somehow it's able to see
everything beyond the 5 feet.
That's because he wasn't touching the ground. So
So
That
but
can
it's
still
not
never go
effectively
away
blind.
once he leaves the ground.
yeah, it's not effectively blind as far as its stats. But we're talking about being able to choose a target. If that
No,
target,
it won't. It won't. I mean, the only way to know where you guys are at is obviously it's perception. Which, if you're running around in armor anyway, it's probably gonna hear you.
if you're silenced, it doesn't matter.
No,
So
if you're
what
silenced,
I'm
it doesn't
saying is,
matter.
if
What,
you're
what I'm saying
silenced,
is, it's got 200 feet. That's 40 squares per turn. It can just maneuver all over the place. It doesn't have to see you. It's just
I
gonna.
understand what you're saying, but it needs to pick a place to go, and it would only go to that place if it knows that something's there. And it
Okay.
won't. It wouldn't know that something's there unless it can perceive it, and that which it perceives is given total concealment beyond 5 feet. If you have total concealment, then you're allowed to stealth. If you're allowed to stealth, then that means we could avoid the creature if we have a high
Okay. Yeah.
stealth.
Not everybody can stealth this
We
thing.
can stealth because we have the ability to cast silence.
Okay. You can cast silence and hope it doesn't come in your area.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I know that my plan's gonna work. I'm actually talking to the player characters. I'm not talking to the GM because I don't know whether it's gonna work or not. I'm talking about like player characters. Like Cynthia saying, the creature cannot see beyond 5 feet. It can't pinpoint what it would like. We have total concealment beyond 5 feet. So if we can stealth, we can avoid the combat. It would have to somehow find where we are with senses it doesn't have beyond 5 feet. So, yeah. It only came down here because it hurt us. If we can go someplace it can't perceive us, then we should be fine. So what do you suggest, Claudius? You suggest that we cast silence, and then once we cast silence, the creature will have to, I guess, go wherever it last hurt us? Because once we cast silence, it would have to find some other means of perceiving us, right? Beyond 5 feet.
But didn't he see me?
That might work, but I'm concerned.
Well, yeah, people who he's around, you're definitely seeing Zino because you're there. But Metsuar can't see. The labor can't see.
Claudius, he replies, from what I have observed, this creature is just too fast. It could cover ground very quickly, even if it cannot hear us or perceive us. Personally, this creature is a distraction, a diversion. Mesua, do you detect anyone north of you? A master of this creature, the summoner. She must be nearby. It was a she, right? The summoner? I think it was a she, right?
Yeah. She.
Okay, yeah, Sheena, yeah. She won't. Out of character, I'm freaking bad with names. What was her name again? I know it's a freaking summoner female.
Frazier Dorn.
Frazier and Dorn. She must be nearby. Messoar, do you perceive her?
No, he does not.
Let me see. Okay.
I still don't get why people keep bringing up the speed. Even if you're the fastest person on the planet, if you can only see 5 feet ahead of you at the time, it wouldn't matter how fast you are.
What if everyone got around Cynthia? Then the creature
if I could not see beyond this chair in front of me, but I can move as fast as Flash, I'm still only seeing 5 feet in front of me. So like I move 5 feet.
I mean, all it needs to do is roll a perception to. If as anybody's making noise, it's going to know the general direction.
That's all I'm saying. So that you
Wait,
need
but
perception.
did the debris
If
only
you have
start when we
silence
landed on the
then
ground, though?
it wouldn't know where to go.
Yeah, it's been on the ground. So the debris
I got a question. Matt, I got a question.
Right.
If everybody was around Cynthia, would the elemental still be able to get to you guys?
No.
Why doesn't just everyone just go surround Cynthia? And then, through range spells or weapons, take out the elemental. And then Claudius maybe could benign transposition Sino out of there. As a matter of fact, Sino could still attack while in there, right?
Yeah, that's the main reason why you don't see Valenum and Cynthia moving.
So we can just leave Sino in there. He could attack. We'll heal him up later on, and everybody gather around Cynthia, and let's just take out this creature. It's not immune to our attack.
I know. I just hit it with magic missiles. My issue is that you know, thinking in character. In character, this creature was sent here, it was summoned. So it just captured Zino. It could disappear and run off with Zino or kill Zino. It could because it can move with and automatically carry Zino with it. That's the real danger. Zino's the one that's in trouble. She's thinking of a way to save Zino. Now, if Ladom's thinking of voking it to keep it here, basically, um, because he knows voking it, it can't physically come forward to attack it, but at least he'll be able to keep it here. It has Zino. That's all I'm worried about. I'm just worried about my team.
Oh, he.
Um,
All right. In a nutshell, Claudia says, I think we should go on the offensive. I don't think we should try to evade it or anything. Let's just take it out.
So Lanham goes to
he goes
to voke it. Use a switch to action and voke it. I think this thing is definitely weaker than me, though. I think it's weaker than me. I think it's weaker than me. Hey, Lou, would I be able to use my ability to strike fear in the creature? Okay, use my nice challenge for that.
What? Strike fear.
I want to use my other nice challenge, not test of metal, but I want to use.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15. 10, 15, 15, There. That green is the where the debris is at.
green is the debris. And I will use launching challenge.
Haunting challenge called opponent, striking fear. It's a very spin when you realize that future can that less than me or carried well -2. Talk to people to hear you, speak or understand language of some sort, and have intelligence. All that make a will save or become shaken. Time to roll will save. And using daunting challenge. +8. What's half your
I believe it went up because I got
yeah,
it through my
so 16. Okay, it is 24. Okay. Rolling its will save. And it is shaking.
That was my swift. I'm saving my move and my implemental.
What did he say he was doing before he left? He was moving there and he was going to activate his aura, didn't he?
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
So he's gonna move over here next to the drama or what?
No, where he was just now. That's where he said he was gonna. Fuck, are you serious? Why can't I grab that?
I wish you Florida's would have told him to just attack the elemental. Go full offense. I mean, drama has the same ability too, right?
Yeah, she did.
All right, Claudius goes to Messuar. We need you in the front line. Letting the drama, when she gets a chance, activate that ability.
All right.
So Claudius directs Messuar, and I know Messuar is going to comply. He's going to move up here. And he's going to full attack the elemental.
Go for blood.
Gloria Blue.
Go for blood.
Yeah, this guy freaking standing there like a general, safe spot. He's looking at everything firsthand, so it's freaking guy like. He's floating too, Lewis. He's floating 5 feet in the air like a god. Walking is for mortals. This is like freaking floating, levitating. All right, Lou, full attack. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, hold on. I'm curious as to if he attacks, does he also suffer the rolling attack? Since he's touching it? Lucky it's not outside, because he could fly up in the air with Zyno. Just be like, bye.
Yo, we will never catch up 100 feet. No, we do got some long range spells, but still, though, 100 feet. Well, hold on. Psyduck will fly, though. You can try and escape. I forgot about that. If you can fly, you can escape. Or try to. Psyduck can escape. I don't think I have what's his name? I don't think I have Meswar's new sheet, do I?
Who, Metua?
Yeah. Do I have it? Let me check my email.
Another creature might be caught in the world if it touches or enters the whirlwind. Okay.
So if he punches, he'll get.
If he punches, he's got to make the reflexes.
He has high reflex. He should be able to make that. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Right,
He
so
always
moves in.
He got abjuring step.
And
so
it still has 20% concealment.
All right. Didn't this guy activate True Seeing before though?
To strike?
Whatever, not True Strike. The Gem of Seeing.
Oh, yeah, that works on darkness, not on debris.
Oh yeah, it's debris. All right, never mind.
All right, well if he's full attack, he's got.
It's what's his reflex save? Plus what?
Plus 21. He's got.
That's what I was like. Don't worry, Simon. I'm gonna get you out of there. You murderer.
Hey, you finally got hit.
You finally got hit. You still a murderer though. Remember, he has to follow truth. He always says the truth. I'll save you, brother. Although you're a murderer. And you finally got hit. You never get hit.
Alright, so first attack will miss the concealment.
Okay.
Heck, touching it, and he could take damage.
He takes damage for touching it?
The reflex is for the damage, and the second reflex is the boy getting sucked up. So
Alright.
give me 2 reflexes.
Got it. Can I? Well, I still get the damage. I still make an attack first, though, right? Before he gets sucked up in it, if anything.
Well, the first attack's gonna be an auto miss.
Well, okay, auto miss. So that's a reflex for that, right?
I need two reflexes for that.
What is it? His reflex? I don't have his character. I don't have his.
It's plus 21.
Plus 21. All right. Hold on. Jesus, I've been rolling low on this shit.
Oh shit! He takes 2d8 damage, but he's got damage reduction.
He got damage reduction 10, right?
Damage reduction 10. He takes no damage.
He takes no damage. Jesus, this guy's freaking a super. That's all I gotta say. Right? Another reflex?
Yeah.
29.
All right, he's sucked up into it as well.
Jesus Christ. He could still fight from in there.
He can still fight from in there with -2 to his attacks. So he should have a plus 25, plus 25.
He's good with that. That's what he wanted, to go in there and attack.
Plus 15. So there you go.
Got it.
I already rolled the miss chances. They're fine.
Good. So, all right. So
all I need to do is hit its AC.
Got it.
Oh,
we don't know the AC yet, right?
Okay.
What happened?
Go ahead.
All right, first attack. 37.
That's a hit. I think he's 16. 16 plus 10, I think.
Messer is doing some exalted saint stuff now. Being selfless to help his brother. Right? This guy's being like, he ain't even thinking about his own safety. He's going in there for the win.
Yeah, 16d8 plus 10.
Yeah, it's very easy to make these choices when you freaking regenerate 10 HP around.
I know this is unrelated, but Harvey Weinstein is facing an extra 3 additional counts of sexual assault. He's now facing life imprisonment. He raped so much he may be going to jail for life. And someone I think recently just got released, and is only going to be doing I think 3 years. And he raped I think he raped 3 people. He'll be out in 6 months like that, because he didn't have a prior.
This man had a goal, man, and then his last decade or 2 of life in jail.
Got him.
Right, man. Wow.
All right, roll the second attack.
Second damage? I roll a 33 second attack. That hit?
That hit, roll damage. I think it killed.
88.
Took him out.
See, guys, told you, man.
Damn.
Oh, told you. I'm freaking afraid of this piece of crap. Now,
so I got sucked up in there. Punched its face inside the middle of the whirlwind, and it went.
Punched
It went and then 2 punches, and it went.
Boom! There you go, man. That's how you play a monk. Nah, Darren's a
So just pictures Zino. You see him moving in the whirlwind. You could barely see. You see Metzor in there with you. He flies past you, and Metzor is like, "There he is!" And you can see you can see the form of the humanoidish kind of form of the elemental within the middle of the whirlwind. And you see Metzor just time it so that he can punch it right in his face.
And he suffered no damage too, by the way. Metzor suffered no
see
damage.
all this magic energy on his fist just grow inside a thick magic aura around him as he punches.
Good job.
He's got the greater fucking mighty wallop on. And the whole half the creature's face is it poofed out, and then you can hear the wind start to roar, as if there's a voice within it.
You see Claudia's smirk.
And then then another fist.
You
The
see,
winds dispersed, and you guys drop to the floor. Like,
you see Claudius like smirk very rarely. This is actually an opponent that I was looking forward to battle. This summoner. I've been wanting to put this person to a test. It's a technique of magic that I have only read about, but I have never witnessed. I want to see this Eidolon in person. You see Claudius, he's just back over here. I know she's near. We need to prepare. Yes, I know that. I know that's for next time.
For real.
Next time we're fighting a summoner. I know Watson is like, I want to see a summoner in action.
No, I don't actually. Correction, I want to see my summoner
you
in
want to see
action.
his summoner in action.
Not
Guess
Goofy's
what?
summoner.
This summoner was like, I think half of it was like stolen from your concept. So we're about to see this summoner that could transform with summoner. So
His
summoner is original. My summoner is vanilla summoner.
I'll say the one I have, the cage right one is a synthesis.
Yeah, he has an archetype.
I thought that's what you were doing, synthesis.
Nah, I'm doing vanilla.
Right, well, yeah. Yeah, so
Archetypes for me.
summoner.
Honestly,
Summoner
the archetypes I feel like for summoner are very, very specific. Like they're not. They take away, like, it's not like the things that they take away from summoner that you lose in order to gain your archetypes aren't like killers, but like things that you lose and that they replace it with are like pretty fucking strong. Like it's completely different. It gives me like almost a whole new character in a way. Like the synthesis, like being able to fuse with your Eidolon, like that's the mechanics for that is like.
They do that a lot with a lot of different archetypes. Although you get this new tricks, they do end up losing a lot. I remember with Darius, I was gonna give him a weapon lock. You know what? Although I want to be a good two-handed wielder, but you lose a lot of crowd. I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, some archetypes change your character fundamentally, and some archetypes,
change everything around. I'm like, no way. I can't give this up. No, it has to be a balance.
I found that like with Summoner, Vanilla Summoner has so many good things that like it didn't. Getting an archetype means I would really, really want to play that archetype.
Right.
And since Summoner is so new to me, it's not like I have a preference yet. You know what I mean? Because I don't even know what Summoner really feels like.
You can customize your ego.
You don't even know how the original works.
Right.
Before you even mess with the archetype.
Right. Get into it and be like, no, I want archetype. I don't know. But the thing about it is, like, with Arcanist is different. Arcanist is like a mashup between Wizard and Sorcerer, which is something I'm already familiar with. So, like, an archetype for Arcanist really isn't so far out of the way. So, like,
I wouldn't necessarily say a master of both those schools. It's like a hybrid of both. Yeah. I consider the Ultimate Mag is more of a master because it really does let you excel on both type of spellcasting. But it's a prestige class though, the one that Claudius has.
Yeah.
But it's like, Arcanist is more of a hybrid of like mixing both concepts, adding a little bit of sorcerer's ability, with the.
You prepare like a wizard, but you cast. You prepare like a wizard, but you cast.
You technically like a
wizard. Here's what it is. It's like the way that you prepare, and then they support it with the exploits that they have.
The exploits,
the exploits supports like they have this thing called meta mixing, where basically it allows you to take a spell that you normally would normally when you cast a meta magic on a spell, you can't with your sorcery you can't change the meta or add a meta magic to it at the last minute. With meta mixing, which is an exploit, it allows you to take a spell that you already have with a meta magic on it, add a meta magic that you already know to it, and it doesn't change the casting time. Keep the casting time the same. The only thing that you have to do is you have to make sure that you have a spell level open, because you still take the spell that you cast with the new meta magic on it still counts as a spell in the appropriate slot.
Yeah.
And then they have another exploit, which is the same thing, meta mixing, but it's an advanced version. And what it allows you to do is allows you to mimic any meta magic that you want. You can add one meta magic to any spell that you want. Any meta magic that exists. As long as you can afford to cast a spell of the appropriate slot. So at that point, it's like, wow, you get to level 11, and then for one fucking arcane reservoir point, you pretty much could use any fucking meta magic you want. That's pretty nice.
Any meta magic that costs like +1 to cast, or
any meta magic period.
Oh wow, that's pretty powerful.
That's pretty fucking.
Oh, but you gotta use your points though, right?
Yeah, you have to use your arcane reservoir point, and then you have to have a spell open to that spot.
Okay, no, that's fair.
It says you have to know the feat.
No, that's from meta mixing. I'm talking about the level 11 version. There's a greater exploit.
Wow, that's very
powerful. That allows you to use any meta magic feat.
But Lou, it's still limited though, because of the reservoir point. It's not like you can just do it. Like,
no, I know.
Right.
It's still pretty bad. I mean, but it's a very powerful thing too.
And greater magic. Greater exploits.
No, I see greater exploits.
Your Arcanist is
Arcanist is I like the fact that they didn't just they weren't lazy about it. It wasn't like they were like, here you go, here's a sorcerer / wizard. It's like,
are you talking about greater meta magic knowledge?
No, I know.
Because that one you get a meta magic feat, and then you can actually change it every day too to a different meta magic feat.
It just gives you a new meta magic feat, but there's
probably not even on here. It wasn't even on this. I'm only seeing greater meta magic.
It's not meta magic knowledge. Right? No, I don't think it's that.
Nah.
Nope. Just look through every exploit. I say, yeah. Meta mixing, you use a point, you can add meta magic feat to a spell. You add a meta magic feat that you already have to a spell.
Oh, meta mixing?
And that's better.
And the greater meta magic knowledge lets you get another bonus meta magic feat, and then you can every day when you prepare spells, you could change the feat to another meta magic feat, or you could keep it the way. That's some flexible shit right there. Like, I need widen spell today. And then the next day, it's like, I'm gonna take energy substitution.
That's the one I was talking about.
Okay, yeah, that's greater meta magic knowledge.
Which one is it?
Greater meta magic knowledge.
Oh.
You select the meta magic feat as a bonus feat. Must meet the prerequisites. Each morning when you prepare spells, you can expend 1 point to exchange this bonus feat for another meta magic feat, as long as you meet the prerequisites.
Right. So then you have access to any meta magic feat. These are ones that you qualify for.
The ones you qualify
for. Yeah.
Whatever one you need that day.
Yep. That's what I was talking about. That's just fucking dope. That's fucking dope.
I like quick study. It lets you replace any spell you have to prepare for any.
Yeah, I got that for sure. And then they give it to you you can get it so early too. It's
quick study. Prepare spell in place of an existing person. Using this village form, I can force the town.
As long as you have your spell book on you, can cast any spell you want.
Spell book the same.
Yeah,
I don't need this spell right now. Let me switch it for this one.
It's like looking this guy. I mean, he has a very good ability, like Claudius. He can cast any spell in his spellbook at any time he wants, as long as he has those 7, 8 unprepared slots per day. That's a lot of flexibility for a wizard.
It is. With Arcanist, because they're so flexible, I started realizing that I could apply meta magics earlier. So I got meta magics for him already at level 1 because I could apply them to 0 level spells.
It's
Like,
not